Happy Saturday. Welcome into another Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 live stream. And welcome to, I think one of the hubs of American Airlines. You can see all the American, we got, what, 4 different liveries here? Crazy. It's wild. So we are in Miami, Florida, doing a flight from Miami to Tampa. Yes, this is a real world flight. It's 178 nautical miles. We'll actually see, once you have the SID installed, probably going to be around 200 or so nautical miles. And the cinematics you're seeing is brought to you by, well, no one. It is Chase Plane. Chase Plane for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 from Parallel 42. And I've critiqued Parallel 42 a couple different times in the past because it's taken them a long time to get a lot of, well, some of their big products over to Flight Sim 2024. But the last couple weeks, we've seen some pretty good stuff come out from them. Started off with Flow. Hello, Flow. And then we had, what was it? Something came out last week. I don't remember what it was. Something came out last week. I think it was a newer product. And then, of course, we had yesterday, I think it was, we had Chase Plane finally released for Flight Sim 2024. The cool thing about Flow was that it was a $2 upgrade if you own the version for 2020. And that's a reasonable price to charge for Flow, what it offers, right? It does offer a lot of stuff, and it does take a little bit to code things. Obviously, they had to work with some things, and they've even added additional coding to make it all work going forward. And then you have Typical Weather. Thank you for that, P2. Typical Weather. And then we had Chase Plane come out, and that is $30 with no upgrade fee, which is quite surprising. I thought there would be some sort of fee, but apparently, and we looked at it on the stream on Thursday, I think is when our last stream was. Wednesday or Thursday, I can't remember anymore. But we looked in there. It was Thursday, because that's when the 738 came out. We looked in there and we saw that if you own the 2020 version, it is free of charge for 6 months to get upgrade to the 2024 version, or you can buy brand new like I did because I did not own it in 2020. And I'm kind of interested in trying Typical Weather. I'm a big person of live weather, personally myself, but I am interested in seeing what Typical Weather is all about. And Parallel 42 seems to be one of the better developers we have when it comes to flight simming. You know, obviously they're all going to be unique to what you think it is, but nevertheless, on top of that, today we'll be using the, of course, Pmdg 738, and you know, say what all you want about the company. I think it's justified, but the plane itself is just fine, you know. And we're not going to talk about the pricing because, you know, well, the pricing is the price. It is what it is, and that's how it works. But we are going to be using Flight Sim First Officer, and this one ticks me off because I had just bought the 738 profile for First Officer, and now it's $9.99 versus versus $18, I think it is. So I could have got it for like half cost, but oh well, you know, that's how life is sometimes. So if you want a profile for First Officer, now's your chance to get some profiles really cheap. I do need to pick up the CRJ and the EJET, so I will grab both of those profiles for Flight Sim First Officer because I absolutely love it. I think it's one of the coolest add-ons you can have. It does add a few little things to simming that you may, you know, take advantage of, and I do for sure. I'm not saying everyone should get it. I'm not saying it's everyone's cup of tea, but I think it works great for what I'm looking for. So I have Chase Plane working, I guess, right? I have my default views I like. Well, I'm using their views, but they're pretty much my views. There's one that I need to tweak to my preference, but other than that, it's pretty good. The cinematic view is pretty cool. I like this. You know, I could sit here all day and just stare at the beauty and awe. I was telling my wife yesterday that there are very few titles. There are very few titles that I can sit here and just, you know, my jaw drops over a time and time again. And that is Flight Sim for sure. It's just, you know, you get the right weather, you get the right lighting, the right plane, you know, the right situations, and the sim can look so close to real life. So close to real life. Speaking of real life, this is weird. Okay, so I turned HDR back on my system. I turned it off for a while to do some testing. Saw that it wasn't really messing with too much, so I turned it back on. Well, with OBS, With OBS, you can add a game capture, right? And I did that with Flight Sim. And I also had a filter so that it would fix out, you know, the issues with converting it over SDR. But that filter is not working anymore. It's just completely, it washes out the image. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's not doing that on the monitor capture. So that's what we have today is we have the monitor capture. I think that should be just fine, though. I don't think there'll be any issues with that. And if I have to hide anything, I'll just hide the screen for a second and then go into it. But I think everything is pretty good here. Of course, we're using Beyondatc. We have a Moza AY210. So an update on the Moza stuff. So I can't find a fix. I cannot find a fix for SimConnect with Beyondatc and the Moza software. So to give you a little background, Beyondatc uses SimConnect to provide information to the sim to know where the planes are, you know, in terms of traffic, okay? And it continues to pings, you know, SimConnect. And Moza does as well. And that's how it uses its telemetry. It pings SimConnect. And it's overflooding. Both of these two together are overflooding the sim, which then presents stutters into the sim. Now, I've been told SI doesn't have this issue. I do want to test it with FSHUD and traffic, and I'd use the default traffic in this case. And of course, just try it with default traffic in Flight Sim as it is, just to kind of see what's going on. I'm more curious than anything. Why Beyondatc has this issue, but you know, let's say FSHUD doesn't, or SI doesn't, or default traffic management doesn't have it either. It's very odd to me. Very, very odd to me. So hopefully one day we'll see a fix for that so I can turn force feedback back on. But without force feedback, this yoke is still pretty incredible. Pretty incredible indeed. Okay, let's go ahead and get going on this very first flight, Sherry. So here we are in the cockpit of the 738. And let's go over here to the tablet. So we'll tap on the tablet. Hello, tablet. Nope, tap on that button. Go to electronic flight bag and request the SimBrief profile. You can see we got a long flight here. All the way up here to the top, we're going to go external batteries on, ground power's on. And then we're going to go up to the top here and go navs. Cool. And then we're going to go window heat. Cool. We're flying it up to 240 on this flight. Now, on this aircraft, you do have to put in your flight altitude, unlike with the iFly, where it'll manually do it for you, or automatically will do it for you, sorry. And then we're going to turn on the APU. Get the seatbelt signs and emergency exit signs on as well. And then, hello, my friend, Flight Sim First Officer. Let's go ahead and get you rolling as well. Start you.
Turnaround flight detected.
What? What the hell was that?
Ready for the afternoon leg
I don't know what the hell that was. All right, and then we're going to have this, of course, is a new sky flight as well. Okay, got that all set up there. And then we can go on down here. We're going to wait for the screens to pop up. But while we're doing that, we can go to FMC, position in it. Go next, grab the GPS, previous screen, and drop it on in there. Let's go to route and request our route. We're a SimBrief in it. Set payload, set fuel, and select the route. This is going to generate on in. While that's generating, we go and get Beyondatc. Miami clearance. Hello from American 2451. We are ready for IFR clearance to Tampa.
Ready to program the route.
Are we ready to program? Oh, hold on. I know what's going on now.
American 2451.
Let's go back to my SOP.
Cleared to Tampa.
I don't have. Oh yeah, I do.
Korea transition. Then
What the hell?
Climb via SID. Departure frequency 119.45.
Are we ready to program the route?
Why is it?
Cleared to Tampa.
All right, hold on. First officer's being really weird now.
Korea transition. Venice file.
Flight plan.
Climb via
Fly
SID.
Lex.
Departure frequency 119.45. Squawk 3256.
Oh, I have turnaround on. Okay, I want turnaround off.
American 2451.
Okay, and then end flight. Yeah.
American 2451.
And
correct.
start.
Contact ground 121.8 when ready for push or start.
Download from SimBrief.
Ground 121.8 when
Start
ready.
the flight.
Turnaround flight detected.
No, this is not a turnaround flight. Stop it.
Ready for the afternoon leg, boss.
There's no turnaround. This is not a turnaround flight. Stop it. End flight. Yes. Okay. Why is it trying to do turnaround flight? All right, let's bring it up on the screen here. Let's see what's going on here. Let's look in the settings. And is there a way to like disable turnaround flight? I thought there was. Let's see. Repeat. Pmdg takeoff crew. Firm. Disable.
Envoy 3476. Gate Delta 55. Request pushback and engine start.
I thought there was a way to disable turnaround flight.
Envoy 3476, Miami ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Guess not. This is interface
Pushback
crap.
and engine start approved. Face west. Envoy
Auto in-flight
3476.
services. First officer handles the comms. I just did a flight this morning with it. I had no issues. I don't know why it's doing it right now. Maybe I'll just restart first officer? Just bugging out. He launched a big update yesterday. I'm gonna just restart it. Make sure you want to exit. Yes. That's what happens when you rave about a product. When you actually go to use it, it's all gonna fall apart. On a stream, especially. All right, let's go ahead and go to, let's say 5,000. What did it say? Climb via the SID, probably. Yeah. Okay. We're not doing a turnaround, please. Cruising altitude, going to Tampa. Company for cargo? No. Okay.
Turnaround flight detected.
Why are you saying that? This is not a turnaround
Ready
flight.
for the afternoon leg boss.
What's your problem? All right, whatever. We're going without first officer then. It's being a punk. Runway 8 right, start departure runway. And then let's load in the flight. Okay, that's loading on in. Squawking is 2451. And then we're climbing via the SID, so I'm going to go put in 24,000 feet. 24,000 feet's in the box. And then, what did I say, 8 right? Yeah. 8 right for the departure. Activate, execute. And we're going to go ahead and request this information there.
Envoy 3476. Request taxi to the active.
Request taxi to the active, please.
Envoy 3476.
I don't understand why it's saying request.
Runway right taxi
I'm
via
so
15.
confused.
Yankee 2, Yankee.
All right,
Papa,
load
Mike
this
1.
in. Execute.
Runway 8 right
We're going to be
taxi
climbing up
via
to 240, so we're going to correct the cruising altitude there. Get our performance information. Oh, Jesus.
American 1985.
Stutters. Over here to the left-hand side and go to performance. 8 right.
Tower 118.3.
Import, 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 import. And calculate. 2 on that and 60. 61. Wow, Jesus. 2 and 61. Takeoff. 5 for the flaps. CG. Cool. That's all good. Over to departure. We're departing via the Bangos. What is it? Bangos? Yeah, Bangos. Cora. Okay. And then arriving in Tampa, we're expecting runway 1 left for the arrival via what's it? Bullfrog. Yeah, Bullfrog 3, the Cora transition. All right, that's all in the box. Beautiful. Up here at the top, let's go to APU. APU is on. Get our yaw dampers, hydraulic pumps. I'm gonna have to zoom in this. This is too far out for me. I'm a blind man. Carlito. Or sorry, Carlito. Jeez. You have the battery on in the new update. When it detects the battery on, takes. Oh, cool. Gotcha. Thank you for that. Thank you. Much appreciated. Got it. So with the new update, that changed. Gotcha. Cool. I was late on starting it up. Okay, release that. Remove that. There you go. Door management. We're gonna go to all armed. Okay. Good. Perfect. Beautiful. And let's go to Miami ground. Miami ground, American 2451, ready for pushback and engine start. Thank you for that. That's awesome to know.
American 2451, Miami ground, pushback approved.
It's a short hop, so I'm not too concerned. Not too concerned.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face west. American 2451.
All right, we're facing the west, which is the correct direction. So if you all are having issues with Beyondatc TC giving you tailwind landings, what I've done, and this is because I've done some research in their Discord, I went ahead, or it says to turn off historical weather. That might be causing the issue. So I turned it off, and it's only one test flight so far, but so far so good. Well, sorry, two test flights.
Convoy 3476.
And so far, so good.
Contact Miami Tower 118.3.
All right, rotations looking good
Over
there.
Tower 118.3, Envoy 3476.
Introduce some
Have a good
fuel.
one.
Trim is 5.
Taxi to
What is
be
it?
active.
524.
American 837, runway 8 right taxi via 4, November 1 tree, November.
Okay.
November 1 2,
Up here at the top,
Mike,
looking
November
good
7,
there.
Papa,
Engine
Mike
number
1.
1 is next. Gens.
Runway 8 right taxi via
Let's go up here top as well.
November 1
Go
tree,
to
November.
strobe.
November 1 2
That's,
Mike.
we'll get dinged with
November
Beyond
7
ATC.
Papa, Mike 1 American 837.
Rotations looking good as well there. 20%. Introduce some fuel. Let's go flaps. Okay, and then we'll get the webcam on here for the Moza. The Moza. We're gonna be mosing today. Webcam is broken. Webcam's on. Fatal error. All right, we got a fatal error with Beyond ATC. Jesus, folks. Jesus, this is one of them days. What is going on today? All right, let's restart Beyond ATC. I don't know why we got a fatal error, but we did. All right, swing this over to continuous, gens, APU is off, start Beyond ATC. Packs are off, auto for the, packs are on, bleeds off, auto for the isolation valve. Now, which the sounds you're hearing are the Boris sound pack. So there is a way to get them to work. Slow day, yeah, it is slow day. I think everyone's everyone's flying this plane, everyone's, you know, watching their favorite streamers, or everyone's shopping, last minute gift, or Christmas shopping, or visiting family, you know, the thing that people do. I'm also late to starting today just because I went out to lunch with my dad. Had some pizza. Good time. Let's see. We probably gotta get clearance again, don't we? Let's just get clearance again. Just in case. So we got a new squawk coming in.
Tampa Airport.
American 2451.
5446.
Cleared to Tampa.
Everything should stay the
All
same.
goes for departure with the Korea transition, then as filed. Climb via SID. Departure
I'll be heading to
frequency
gym in a bit and watch you there. Awesome, P2. I need to go to the gym.
15445.
Actually, although my work is my gym.
Cleared to Tampa. Bongos for
Not
departure
enough, though.
with the Korea transition, then as filed.
Gym should help. I've been having one of those anxiety days today. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, P2. Those days suck, man. Those days really suck. I get them when I'm overly stressed about something. You know what I mean?
Contact ground 121.8 when ready for push or start.
I've been alright so far. Well, recently I've been alright.
Ground 121.8 when ready. American 2451.
Keith, welcome in. Loving Chase Plane. Game changer. Yeah, so far I'm very happy with it. Miami ground, let's see. American 2451. Ready for pushback and engine start. We'll just do the whole thing again. Let's see. 9 onboard views, 9 outside views. Flyby, tower, cinematic set on yoke buttons for every aircraft. All for the price for 1737 upgrade.
Engine start approved. Face west. American
I love the ending there, Keith. That's beautiful. I'm surprised Miami ground, American 2451 is ready to taxi to the active. I'm surprised, the poll, I put up a poll about those who have bought the 738, and really, the number of people who did not buy it, it was rather high. I'm honestly, truly shocked. Truly shocked. But I guess that goes out, you know, it's a small number. It's a really small number on the channel, right, of people who've taken the poll so far. But, yeah, it really blow my mind away. One of the cool things about Chase Plane is you really don't need FS Realistic. Now, there is FS Realistic, whatever the hell it's called, Pro or something, that adds, let's see, 7 and then November, that adds on additional, like, movement in the cockpit, but Chase Plane has its own, and it's pretty good. The one that Chase Plane has is pretty darn good. You know, now I am... Now with the... this is what life is like. Now that I have Chase Plane, and I can see the movement in the cockpit, now is when I want my Tobii eye tracker back. I shouldn't have sold it. I regret that decision. I really do regret it. I'm not going to buy it again, because I don't use it all that often. I have another webcam. I can do one of those you know, free head tracker ones. It's not as good, you know, but it will do the job. It'll do the job. Wow, it's so much quieter without having first officer. I already miss it. All right, heading mode's already set, or heading is already set. Got a plane coming in for arrival there, runway 12, and also 8 right. Wow, that's crazy. Business jet, and I'm not sure what the other one was. Looks like American from the distance. I'm pissed because I only own the 700. Yeah, see, I only owned I only owned, past tense, owned the 700, but I really, you know, again, you can say all we want about Pmdg and, you know, the slimy stuff they've done, but the 738 is a fun plane. You know, it's a fun plane. Again, you know, I'm not here to criticize the company. I'm here to criticize the plane. That's what I'm doing now. If the plane was total trash, you know, if the performance was trash, the sounds were garbage, the textures were garbage, it handled crappy, all those things, we'd have a conversation about that. You know, we've had those conversations about the indie build stuff, right? In the past, the 306, you know, the 350, some of the scenery indie builds has, you know, we've had those conversations. And that's all mostly about optimization. It's not really about indie builds as a company, it's about this optimization of their aircrafts and scenery. But they're turning the corner. They're turning the corner for sure. You know, I really would personally love to see some competition in the market with the 737. We got iFly with the Max. Maybe the reason why iFly is so silent and secret is maybe they're working on an NG. Maybe they're working on an NG. You know? Maybe. All they've talked about so far was 8 and 9, and that they had this Service Pack 1 coming out, right? Like, all we've heard is about the Max. Maybe they're working on an NG and we don't know about it. One could hope. There might be an NG down the road. I would buy an NG from them in a heartbeat. iFly is one of the good developers out there for sure. One of the good developers that care about the community, right? They care about the community, open to criticism if need be, very private, show when they need to. You know, that's what shows a good developer, in my opinion. You know, we're all different on what we believe, but Captain Welcomin, I voted with my wallet and used my money to buy Chase Plane instead. Yeah, I can understand that, P2. Totally. Alright, here's 8 right. We're going to hold short here.
Over to tower 118.3.
Miami's weird, because there's so many different ways to get to 8 right. Miami Tower, American 2451 is ready to ready to go runway 8 right. Jesus, couldn't talk. And landing lights are on. Let's verify that real quick. Yep, good. Clear for takeoff. Let's go.
Runway 8 right.
Look at that, we're 27 minutes in, we're getting ready to take off. We could have been already gone if it wasn't been Beyondatc's fatal error. Oh well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with the Klondike bar? Or what would you do for a Klondike bar? Is that how the song goes? I love the camera movement. It's so nice. Like it's almost like my head's bobbing over to the side. It's so cool. It's such a subtle thing. I love it. It's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome, dude. All right, throttle coming up. And toga. Let's go fly. Winds are straight ahead, 9 knots. Checked. Miami's always a little bit of a stutter fest. Not a stutter fest. Well, yeah, stutter fest here, so 80 knots, checked. Jesus, camera movements are so cool. I normally hate like camera movements in first-person games, but it's really cool in this. It's throwing me off for sure. Rotate, gently pull back, let it fly, let it fly, let it fly. Here. Man, tell you what. There are definitely times where I had considered bringing back this Moza if I couldn't figure out the feedback stuff, but this thing is so freaking cool. It really is incredible. Oh, damn it. 5445. I forgot to do that.
5445 in the box. American 2451.
In the box. LNAV, VNAV.
American 2451. Contact Miami departure.
Oh, there goes that bug.
Contact Miami departure. American 2451. Have a good one. Miami departure. American 2451. 1300.
Alright, flaps coming up one notch. Flaps 2. Guess the sun's setting here in Miami already. I suppose it is about, what, it's 5 o'clock over there. And flaps 1. Beyondatc TC stuck. That's not good.
Climb and maintain 12,000. American 2451.
I'm just having problems today. I did a flight this morning. No issues. 0. You go stream, issues. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Why? Why is that? Why is that? I don't understand. I gotta research something about the Moza. There's a click I'm hearing every once in a while. I haven't quite figured out what's causing that to happen. It's not major, but it's like a little click. It's almost like a gear shift or something, but I don't think there's any gears in there, in the base. That could be causing the click at least. All right, 7,000 feet. I've done this flight so many times. Even before like APL and New Sky, stuff like that. It's a nice flight because it's a good test flight. Miami to Tampa. Because you got a good handcrafted airport in Miami. Well, no, Miami's not handcrafted, is it? I think I have Latin VFR, isn't that? I think that's the paid one I have, Latin VFR. I think. Okay, there's the sun going away. And then Tampa is, of course, Fly Tampa. No, is it Fly Tampa? Who makes Fly Tampa? Or who makes Tampa? It's not Fly Tampa, is it? I don't remember who makes it now. Either way, it's a good short test flight. Flying over Florida, and you're getting a lot of heavier, photogrammetry areas. All right, 6,000 feet, looking good. I'll check chat in just a few moments. Sorry. We'll go over a little bit of chase plane once we're cruising. There's 7,000. It's awfully quiet. It's awfully quiet. I say that now. There's traffic. All right, let's go. AP is on.
Jet South 4325.
Yes.
Miami departure.
Yes, AP's on. Okay. Just to make sure. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Captain says. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Let's go back to Keith real quick. Keith says, chasing got me over the Pmdg FOMO. Flying, loving again, still love CRJs. CRJs are fantastic, Keith. I'm going to buy the first officer CRJ pack, and I'm also going to buy the EJET. Because hopefully, fingers crossed, the EJET's going to be coming out very, very quickly here. So maybe as soon as next week. I'm so excited. That's going to be the plane that can get me out of the 738. In all honesty, I'm kind of getting bored. Not bored. Not bored. It's not the correct word. 90 lights, taxi lights coming off. I'm getting... see, bored's not the word. I'm not getting bored with the 738. It's not stagnant either. I don't know. Like, it's what you expected, right? I wasn't expecting a brand new, world-changing plane. So I've flown hundreds of hours in this plane already. I guess it's like riding a bike. You get into it and you're like, it's cool. I'm having fun. I don't want to jump to another plane though, unless it's the EJET. I say that unless it's the EJET. Captain says, how do you like chase plane? Cost about $17.41. I bought the 2020 when it was on sale before Thanksgiving, and upgraded was free. It only cost you $17.41. You bought it when it was on sale before Thanksgiving. Damn, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, I forgot that they had the sale. Damn, I should have bought it then. Should have bought it then. Although we didn't know it was coming out in 2024 this soon. I'm loving it. I think it's great, man. I think it's really, really cool. So let's go to the no, hold on. Yeah, let's go cinematic. The cinematic view is one of the coolest things ever. It's very awesome. But like just the camera presets, like this is all just default stuff that I had set up. I need to like, okay, so this one I need to zoom in a little bit more. This one down here is just fine. This one I want to pull back more. This one, that was fine. And that was perfect. Yeah. So, okay. Hold on, let's keep going to the chat here. Keith says, CRJ's flyby with Boris is chef's kiss. Yeah, for sure. It's a tad intense on the ground. The movements, I lowered it down. P2, I lowered mine down. Keith says it turned down the movements physics a bit. Landing was tad jeering. Yeah, I did the same thing. I got it about halfway. About halfway is what I have. I think they have the touchdowns the same though. I think they have those still at 1, but everything else I put down half. Let's see. FASD, hello, welcome in. What's up with the cockpit lighting? It shifts so sudden. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why. Can you demo chase planes, sir? I'd probably just buy this instead of the Pmdg. Oh yeah, instead of buying the 738, yeah. So okay, let's look at chase plane real quick. So here, that's not. Oh, let me get the overlay on too. Did they fix this? Let's check it. So I can hold on. What do you do? Scroll. Let's see if this fixes. Nope. I'm not sure where it's pulling that nautical miles from. Miami to Tampa is not 549 nautical miles. Oh well. Okay, so chase plane. Hello, Chase. So here's chase plane. And it's super simple. So when you first launch it up, it's going to go through the tutorial of setting. It's going to ask you, do you want to clear all your camera settings and stuff like that, right? So you can certainly do that. I haven't had any conflicts. Now, I use the old Flight Sim 2020 key bindings personally. It's just what I got used to, and I can never get used to the 2024 ones when it came out. And it works just fine. So cleared all of those out, right? Including the drone cam, which I need to set one up for drone cam, I think. Unless I might have one set, I don't remember. Now there is one thing I ran into, and that is to turn left and right. Okay, so the cockpit, quick left, quick this one here, right? So with the Moza, you can, for the axes, you can have buttons or you can have them an axis, okay? And I had them both as axis for the left and right with the default settings. But with the Moza software, with chase plane, I have to have them set as buttons, or at least the left one to look left and right. It has to be a button. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. Okay, so there's the groups, and these groups are kind of these are, how do you say, I don't know, like these are kind of like the movements within the cockpit, I guess. I kind of get, I don't know if that's the best way to say it or not, but that's kind of what I feel that those are. So you go to menu here. This is, so you can go into whatever section you want. Under main, this is where you can set up all your camera views, right? So all your quick keys. So you can see here, I have 2 buttons set up for the pilot view. That's your main view, and then I have Alt 2, 3, 4, etc. for my other views. Now you can click on them, and they'll do that view. So there's that one over the wing. Ooh, I like that one. I'm gonna set that up. So I'm gonna show you how to set the view up. So you gotta do is click on the little guy here, okay? And then over here it says shortcut. Click on that guy, and then you can press the buttons. And these are the things it's listening to right now. So anything you press on any of these will cause it to stick to that button. So I'm gonna set that for Alt 7. So I hold on Alt and 7, and you can see it says Alt, left Alt plus 7, save it. So now I go to my main camera, hit Alt 7, bam, side view. Cool? Cool. It's fantastic. And we have engine. Which one was overview? Overwing? Yeah, I like that. It's cool. And then I should probably do one for that too. Maybe I'll do a different one for that. So we got left. I like that one. That's cool. I'm gonna do that one. Okay, we're gonna save this one too. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to sign, and And then we're going to do Alt-8 for this one. Save it, and now Alt-8 is set for that view. Very cool. And then you have external ones, which you can see in the spot. Chase view, tail, belly, wingtip, wing right, nose. These are all kind of default stuff. Now that we have the drone camera, we have the flyby. And then these are towers up. I'm not going to do because that we're too far off the ground to do a tower view. I feel this is mostly meant for like, what's it called? Fighter jets and stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, so there's all that jazz there. Go back into the cockpit here. And then there's the community ones as well. So you can download community views or profiles and stuff. So we got the landing one here. We got left wing. We got a right. I think that's right. Engine views. And you can just load them on in, which is kind of cool. And it automatically pulls it from your aircraft you're flying, which I think is really, really cool. Right? And then you got your content as well. You can plop in here. It's very handy. This is the tutorial, dude, right? And then we go preferences, and then here's all your, you know, your controls and whatnot, and then just more stuff. So the speed and all that jazz to move things, and then enable. This allows external plugins to connect to Chase Plane's API. You can toggle this by connecting. Oh, I'm not sure that is. Auto start. Oh, this is interesting. You can auto start cinematic view. Oh, you can change the. I didn't know you can change the duration. So it's 15 seconds by default. That's cool. There's binoculars too, which is rather interesting. I didn't use the thing. And then there's cloud saving, which is cool. I don't know. I think it's well worth the purchase personally. What's this do? Oh, this is my views. Okay. So yeah, I think it's cool. It's again, it's mostly for views, but again, so if I go into the preferences here, oh no, not preferences. We go into group, and we go to pilot. We go edit. So in here, is it a human or is it a mounted thing? So if it's a human, it's going to have that wobbling effect into it, right? If it's mounted, it's not going to have the wobbling effect because it's stationary. Okay. And then here you can duplicate it. And then you can put, you know, so if you want it to be smooth, you can do where it is now. This weird thing there, the movement, I've noticed that's happening, but again, this is experimental though. Here is okay, so I have the intensity down to 0.5, so it's half what it was. It was at 1, but I have the touchdown still at 1. Touchdown still at 1, okay? Then here, the aircraft, you can see I turn this down. I turn this down to 0.5, 0.5. This one I haven't really noticed anything, so angle of attack still at 1. The breathe in I turned down, look ahead turned down, anticipation turned down, follow the horizon, I kept it where it is. And then you can make your own complete group as well as if you wanted to. I wouldn't see why you would though. I'm not quite sure why you would or wouldn't. And then you got hard mounted stuff. So again, this is going to be the mounted stuff, and you can see it's stiff, so it's not going to be moving, right? It's pretty much like you put something on the dash right up here, you know, like real life cockpit ones, they plop them on there, then it would just be straight, right? So let's look at one of these views real quick, because I can show you how you can move things around. It's rather interesting. So let's look at the one I want to mess with. So this guy here. Okay, let's edit it. And then in here we can go to adjust. And you got all these little buttons here to move things, right? I want to zoom in just a little bit. So we can go up a little bit more. Let's go back just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go right there. There we go. And hit save. It's been updated. That's it. That's it. Okay, so then the other one I want to mess with is the one that's number 4, this guy, throttle. I want to push it back a little bit. So let's go to edit here, adjust, and now you can move it just like this. Huh? Forward, back, left, right, all that jazz, right? So I want to move it to right about there, and then I want to go up a little bit. Okay, then let's see, I want to zoom out. Actually, I'm going to move over to the left a little more. Okay. That should be about right. Although I want to... Is this... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, settle down. That's a little too sensitive. This should work, actually. I just need to be able to get these two buttons here, and then I want to get that as well. And then save. Bam. Done. So now those are all updated. Actually, I want to update one more, too. And that's going to be... number 6 up here, right? Yeah. I'm going to zoom this guy out a little bit, too. So we go over to adjust, and then zoom out a little bit. Actually, let's zoom out, and then we're going to move it down a little bit, too. Oh, wrong way. Because I want to be able to get these buttons in here. There we go. Cool. Save it. There we go. That's it. So now all my buttons are all my switches, or all my views are exactly how I like them to be. See, this one zoomed out a little bit further so I can get down to the Terra engines. That's all I wanted. Perfect. Our top of the descent is about to come on up here, so let's prepare for that. We're expecting runway 1 left for the arrival. Get that altitude, I think, down to 3,000, I guess. That should be fine. And 1 left. Looking at a tailwind right now of 2 knots. We might get a runway change. There's a possibility of a runway change here. We'll see what Beyondatc does. Let's see. Holy... Yeah, this is a must-have. That Flyby sold me. I'm buying this LOL. Thanks for the demo. Absolutely. Happy to demo it for you. It's great to have something to tweak again. Now that Sim Update 4 is solid, I'm so over... Oh, graphic settings? Yeah. I hear you, Keith. Yeah, totally get that. It's cool just to kind of like, now that we have the sim to our likings, you know, to performance and all that jazz, we can just sit here and now have these additional little things to mess with, right? I think that's really, really cool. It's really, really cool to have that. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to start programming the arrival. Of course, once I do, that's when we'll get the runway change. 1089 for the ILS. 1089. Okay. And then course 007. Got that in there. And then minimums are 211. So not much to work on that one. And 211 in the box. Perfect. Zoom that in a little bit. Top of the descent's right there. And wait just a little bit longer. We'll see if Beyondatc gives us our top of descent or not. What do you use to move around the cabin? So I have numpad left and right. Or I have numpad buttons to move around in the cabin. And then, of course, the mouse button. Or, you know, left, the right... Oh, what is it? Right button. Miami Center, American 2451, ready to descent. Descend. We think a lot alike, Keith. Oh, runway change. I knew it. 19 right.
All right, descend via Bullfrog Tree arrival. Tampa Airport landing runway 19
Execute.
right. Altimeter 3011, American
Legs,
2451.
Bullfrog, cool. All right. Runway 19 right, runway change, which does make sense, kinda, because of that tailwind. There's a headwind now of 2 knots for that runway, so that's perfect, actually. Good to go, Beyondatc. All right, let's readjust our stuff. So we got a 1085 on the ILS. Let's readjust that. 108 and a 5. 1085. Okay, got that in the box. And 187 for the course. $187 in the box there, and then 221 for the minimums. It's so weird because it's not much of a difference in terms of the location, right? Yeah, so yeah, I use the numpads for the forward, back, all that jazz, and then I have 7 and 9. Actually, I got double key there. I got to figure that out. Yeah, up and down for that. Yeah, I gotta add another button though. Definitely missing one. But I mostly use the mouse to move around. So like just walk around like this. The mouse and then keyboard, numpads. That's kind of cool. As you walk through, it got louder. The last 737 flight I was on was with my wife, and we sat... Oh, there's no numbers? Oh, hell. We sat right around here somewhere. I want to say it was right here. I was right here. Yeah. I want to say I was like right around here. That makes... Yeah, I think this is actually the seat. Right about there. Well, these lights do work up here. I'll be damned. Get the seatbelt sign on there. I was wondering about that. Alright, we are... let's see. Descend via... Alt intervene. What's it yelling about? Waypoint disconnect. Uh-oh. Oh, I know why. Oh, no, I don't know why. Bullfrog, bullfrog.
Contact Miami Center 132.4.
23. Okay, no, we're fine. It's not going to descend until after bullfrog. Okay. It's all gravy. VNav. Okay, there we go. It disconnected because I did that runway change. That's all. That's all. Like I said, I did a flight this morning. I did a short little hop. Again, it was my repeated flight I did, my first flight with a 738. On what day did I do that on? Thursday, I think it was. And it went like perfectly fine. So of course, you know, when you stream, everything goes wrong. All right, we are now descending. I prefer runway 19 right myself. I like the view because when you come in through runway 1, if you come in runway the one runways, that's when you run into some of the issues with, well, not issues, but you know, you just come over the water. Although it could be challenging because the water really messes with you. JFK, I have that issue at JFK. No, Boston. With Boston, the water can really mess with your head. You know, when you're coming over water like that, there's a couple different airports like that. It really messes with me. I don't know about you, but it definitely really messes with myself. 22,000 feet. So apparently the MD-80 had its big update today. I don't know. Like, the MD-80 is a really cool plane. It's a lot of freaking work. And right now, I just don't have the mind capacity to learn it again. I haven't flown it in forever. Like, I was super excited for the 727 from FSS. Super excited. It's my favorite aircraft. Well, now my second favorite aircraft in the world. It really is. But, like, I don't know. It's just so... There's so much involved with it. So much more than I remember. So, like, I've flown very little of the of the 727 and the MD-80. Like, I flew a lot of... When I first got it, I flew... Not a lot, but I did like 20, 30 flights with it. You know, nonstop, one after another, for a couple weeks. And I was having a good time. And then I switched over to another plane because something else came out. I think that's when, or not, I don't remember now. Now I'm trying to think about it. At some point, something came out, and I switched over to that plane, and I started flying that plane a lot. And then when I tried to go back into MD-11, I forgot, MD-80, I forgot so much, and I was like, I can't do this again. It's just so much more involved of an aircraft. It's such a cool plane, but it's one of those planes you need to fly often enough so you don't forget. Like the 350, the 306, CRJ, the EJET, all these planes, like, they're so similar. Some of the buttons are different locations, procedures a little slightly different, but like take a few moments, you'll get into it. The MD-11 is not that case. Or sorry, MD-88. MD-8088 is definitely not that case. What's your verdict so far with the 737? Hearing a lot of negatives about it. Well, you know, here's the thing. The plane itself, it's one of the things where you start to question. Okay, if you're someone like me, if you flew the 737 into in-flight sim 2024, you know, so the 2020 version, if you did the slew, you know, slew to on the launch on the runway and then slew over to the gate, if you did like that, like I did several flights, you start to question the $30 price tag for this plane, because very little has changed, right? Very little has changed. They claim that they've done a lot of coding underneath to make it work better. They've enhanced graphics, better sounds, right? And yeah, there are definitely some improvements with the textures. There's no doubt about that. The sounds, you know, there's shouting the 3D sound thing. I have my Boris sound pack still working, you know, for the most part. I had an issue yesterday with Boris sound pack where the trim just stopped working, the trim sound, you know, but it's not, of course, not supported. It's unofficially working, right? It's just one little minor change to it and it works. So we still gotta wait for Boris to come out with his update to make it work. But until then, you know, it does the job. And I prefer the Boris sound pack myself. You know, that could be just me being biased because Boris does incredible work and really sold me on this 777. Really sold me on that. Jay, welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. Hopefully you're doing great. Hopefully your son, right? Was it your son or was it your wife? Oh, now I'm mixing things up. One of them was really sick. Hopefully they're doing better. Stopping in and say hi. Might not be able to stay long. Manhattan, thanks for coming on in. Hopefully you're doing well this Saturday. So, you know, I don't know. Like, it's a fine plane. It does the job. You know, Jay Russ is one of those people that is kind of helped. Jay's, I want to thank you, Jay, because you've kind of helped me separate a little bit. You've helped me separate. And there are so many people who are mixing things together, and I understand why they are. There are reasons for it. There are absolutely reasons for it. But if you enjoy flying the 738, well, there's only one option. Right now, there's really only one option. I think Captain Sim has one technically, but there's really only one option, folks. Right? And it's a fine plane. Right? I bitched and moaned about their pricing structure even before this plane came out for 2024. I bitched about how much I hate their pricing. You know, for every variant, it's crazy expensive. I bitch about that. But if you separate the company from the product is fine. You know, if you enjoy flying the Boeing 738, you're gonna enjoy flying this plane. It's a good plane. It's fine, right? Separate the cost from it. It's a fine plane. It does this job. You know, it's one of those very few planes that day one comes out and it works just fine. We haven't had many planes like that. We don't have many planes that launch day one and are just fine. And a lot of that could be because they didn't really change much under the hood. I don't know. They claim they did. And you know, unless we see code, which they're not going to show us, we gotta take it by the word. You know, but I totally get the complaints people have with the company and the product. I get it. I totally do get it. I'm a Boeing person. It was going to be a purchase. I'm not buying the 737 though. I'm not buying the 737-700. I'm not paying another $30 unless it's like $10. Unless that one's, they actually might drop it down in price. They might actually drop it down in price if, you know, if this backlash, you know, is going to be a problem for their purchases, right? The thing is though, they make money. Don't they make money from their other contracts they have? They have contracts with, you know, companies and whatnot. PMG, I feel like PMG has become NVIDIA, where they don't know if they really need us simmers anymore. I don't know if they really need us simmers. I don't know what their balance sheet is. They're not on the stock market, nothing like that. I don't know. Maybe they don't need us anymore, and that's why they just don't give a crap about us. You know, that could very well be it. They have the simulator contracts, right? They make the certified version of the 738. or 737, I should say. Well, the 800s probably. So you know they might not even need us. They may not even need us anymore, and that's just kind of life. You know, they might be the Manhattan or the Manhattan. They might be the Nvidias. J. Russ says, like, check, comment, check, subscribe, check. Captain Sim is the only true option. Oh gosh, no, I hope not. I've not used a single Captain Sim plane, and I probably never will. Let's just put it like that. There's only one good monopoly that I know of. Valve. True. Valve is one of those very few companies, man. Like, they could be a greedy SOB. They could. But instead, they give us access to family share, where you can have, you know, whatever 6, 5, whatever the amount of people is, in your family, have access to all the games in your library, and you also can have access to their library. No other service offers that. No other service. Netflix, you can't do family share unless you're in the same household now, right? Disney, Hulu, the same thing. Max, right? None of them. Paramount, Peacock, none of them do that. YouTube, well, I guess YouTube does. YouTube Music, YouTube Premium, you can do family. I'm not sure if you're technically you're probably supposed to be in the household. I'm not sure. I didn't look at the TOS for that. Valve's winter sale is on right now. Yeah, I saw that. I was looking briefly through it. I don't see anything major. Here's the thing. I don't know. My interest in gaming has really changed a lot. It really has. I find myself less and less interested in playing, you know, a traditional game. I really, really do. Like, I'm gonna look through it again. If X-Plane was like $20, I would have gotten it. But $40 is a bit high for something that I'm not going to use. There's no frame gen in it, and I can't go back to 45, 50 FPS. I can't do it. I refuse to do it. I refuse to do it. But I'm gonna look through the list again and see if there's something that I might have some interest in. You only get games you can play on your deck. Yeah, I saw they disconnected. They're discontinuing the LCD version of the Stream Deck, or Steam Deck. Sorry, Steam Deck. That's interesting. That's rather interesting. That's not a bad idea. I suppose I could. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know if I'd actually use a Steam Deck. If I were to get a Steam Deck, I'd probably want to sell my Switch. I do partly regret buying the Switch too. I do. I bought this several months ago, and I kind of regret buying it. Like, I played the hell out of Mario Kart. I guess the Animal Crossing update, the free update's coming out. I think it's free, right? Or is it $10? Whatever it is. Comes out next month sometime. I'm kind of interested in that. I play Donkey Kong, right? Love the Donkey Kong games. It's fun. There'll be games down the road that'll come out for the Switch too, so I won't get rid of it because I really do enjoy it. Yeah, the Steam Deck I got now, the base model. It's really good for the money, or it's really good for the case. I seriously bought into Flight Sim. No way I could even consider going to X-Plane. Yeah, that's the thing. I get the deck because I read Nintendo as a company and didn't want to give them my money. Yeah, I get that too. Yeah. Mario Kart is the only reason to get a Switch. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Zelda's fun though too. I need to play the sequel. It's one of those things like, I don't know. I thought I was going to get the Switch 2, obviously play it for a while, and then what I was going to end up doing is, while I'm flying here in the sim, just like I do as a passenger, I'd be playing some Switch games in handheld mode. Never happened. Not once. Not a single time. You know, it may happen in the future, but it hasn't happened yet. I don't know, it's one of those things. Gooby, welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're doing well. Jesus. I don't know. Like, the Steam Deck is cool. I can't buy it now. I already spent way too much money. My card's not maxed out, but you know, that's a lot of cash out the door.
Alaska Tree 26, contact Tampa Tower 119.5.
It's $399 for the LCD version. $549. They were on sale not so long either, huh?
Southwest 3208. Airport is at your 1 o'clock 14 miles. Report the field.
Maybe if it goes on sale in the future, I can consider it.
Southwest 3208.
Southwest 3208. Cleared visual approach runway 19 right.
Cleared visual approach 19 right.
7,000 feet. Okay, we're looking good here.
Tampa approach. American 2932. Good afternoon. 8,400 feet with the numbers.
Sorry, just checking emails real quick here.
Speedbird 2167 heavy. Leave Jabal heading 220. Expect radar vectors
Jabal.
for visual approach runway
Okay.
19 right.
Jabal heading 220.
And then let's see, what else did I play on the Switch? The Switch 2 specifically. I thought about, you know, they had the
American 1413.
eShop, what's it called? Nintendo eShop. Had a sale a few weeks back, and I thought about buying Splatoon 3, but I was like, it's not much of a difference from 2. I'm not going to play it enough to spend that kind of money. A lot of cash out the door, that's what overtime is for. Yeah, today was all overtime. I worked almost 2 hours today, because one of the team members, he's out maternity leave. So I ended up working a couple hours today, and I worked a 10-hour day, I think it was, yesterday. Monday is going to be probably another 10. Monday and Tuesday, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of overtime. No, I guess not a lot of overtime, but, you know, whatever. I went from working like 35-ish, 36 hours a week to going up to 42s for the past what, almost 3 months, I guess. So, it's a pretty big difference for me. Pretty big difference for me. And obviously this channel suffered a little bit because I can't get on here and I don't have as much time to stream. So I'll stream when I can. Next week is going to be really tough. I had planned to stream pretty much every day after work, but now that I'm going to be working a little bit later, it's probably not going to happen. But Wednesday morning we'll stream. We'll do a stream Christmas Eve, a little bit in the morning, and then I have Friday off, I think, so we'll probably stream on Friday. 245.
Leave LISAF heading 245. Expect radar vectors for visual approach.
Okay, and then we want to
runway
be at
19 right.
Fatty.
American
Fatty.
2451.
We'll be at 3,000 feet.
Speedbird 2167 heavy. Airport is at your 11 o'clock 14 miles. Report the
I don't understand where it's pulling this nautical miles from. It really bugs me. It really, really bugs me.
Speedbird 2167
I don't understand.
heavy. Cleared visual approach runway 19 right.
All right, let's go over, swing on over the 249 or 245. Jeez, 245.
American 2451. Turn left. Heading 240.
240.
For the approach.
Turn left. Heading 240.
Did I turn on the landing lights?
2451.
Yeah. Okay. Jesus. This is gonna be a sunset arrival.
American 29.
Blinding my eyes.
Descend maintain 2,500.
Maybe not. Not too terrible.
Descend maintain 2,500 feet. American 2932.
Nah, it should be all right. It's the sun setting, of course, in the west, but I thought it was still a little bit more in the south, but I guess not. Jesus, the brightness. Look at that.
Over to tower 119.5 speedbird.
I'm blind.
American 2932. Airport is at your 11 o'clock 14 miles.
All right, let's go ahead and arm the speed brakes.
Field in sight.
I got a button for that. There we go.
Field in sight. American 2932.
American 2932. Cleared visual approach runway 19 right.
So we're gonna stream tomorrow morning a little bit, kind of our our usual back in the day, back in October
American 2451.
days.
Airport is at your 11 o'clock
We'll stream tomorrow morning a little bit,
Report the
and
field
then
in sight.
we'll see what happens going forward from there. We have the field in sight, American 2451. All right, it's gonna arm the approach mode.
American 2451.
Good.
Cleared visual
Keith
approach
says I haven't
runway 19 right.
I haven't tried chase plane on
Cleared
the
visual
Kodiak
approach
or
19 right.
Cessna
American
414 yet.
2451.
More tweaking, not sarcastic. Interested to see the movement physics on them. Oh, yeah. I need to get back into GA stuff. I've said that so much, but I need to get back into GA stuff. I really need to try the Moza yoke. I'm waiting for the Kodiak to be available in 2024 officially. It's coming soon. The magic 4-letter word, soon. And then we'll do some Kodiak. I'm also waiting for Beyondatc TC's VFR stuff. J. Russ said, just landed in Tampa under the same conditions. Oh, needed sunglasses. Nice. Kobe says, good landing. Where'd you take up from, J. Russ? Where'd you fly? Let me guess. 350. I didn't check New Sky, so if it's a New Sky flight, I haven't checked. I haven't cheated. I'm just guessing. All right, what's our landing speed today? Landing speed is 136 or 144 for the arrival. 144. Let's go ahead and go flaps. 140. What did I say? 141. Jesus.
American 2451. Contact Tampa Tower
141 on the arrival.
Have a good afternoon.
141.
Tower 119.5.
Webcam back on.
American
Yoke cam.
2451. Tampa Tower, American 2451.
Laps 5. Let's bring that to speed.
2500.
American 2451. Tampa Tower. Continue.
And flaps 5 are continuing.
Roger, American 2451.
Okay, speed's coming back, looking good. One of the biggest things I've had challenging things with is slowing this bird down. Slowing this bird down. Let's go flaps 10 and gear. Gear should help slow us down.
Speedbird 2167 heavy.
141 on the speed. The A321 from Detroit to Tampa. Jesus, the long hauls, man. I told King Bob in chat, or in Discord, his flight, what was it? 170 nautical miles?
Fly runway heading.
Oh, it's not us. 250. We're 2451. On the go. 15, 25,
American 2932.
30 flaps.
Tampa approach 118.5.
I have FS Realistic, always have. Might be dead to me now. Yeah, I turned off FS Realistic the other day just doing testing, but I think I can uninstall it.
American 24.
All right, folks, here we go.
250 at 5 runway 19er right.
AP's off my aircraft.
Runway
What the hell is that
right
plane doing
to
out there?
land. American 2451.
Oh, that's it's multiplayer. Let's bring that nose up. All right, let's go to approach mode here. I forgot to turn that on. Okay, little low on the pappies, but we'll be all right here. Be all right. Stutter. My eyes are getting blurry. Perfect timing for that. Anyone else's eyes just randomly go blurry? Is that just me? Is that a me thing? Is that normal?
Plus 100.
Plus 100. Little low.
Minimum.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Where's our friend Will?
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Let it float on down. Settle. Nice, buddies. Alright, slow down. Versers, 124, buddy. Woo, the butter everywhere. Everywhere. Jesus. This is how you do it, folks. I love this yoke. I love this freaking yoke. Whoops. Love this thing. Man.
American 2451. Exit left at Whiskey 3.
So cool. Flaps going up. Spoilers
Exit
disarmed.
left at
Landing
Whiskey
lights are
3,
off.
American 2451.
Webcam's off. There goes, I don't know what the hell's going on there. That's gotta be multiplayer. Jesus, boat. That was butter.
Ground 121.7.
Yeah, this is a really nice yoke.
Ground 121.7, American 2451.
Alright, what is that? That's multiplayer, backing up. Let's just park right here. Get out of there, 8321's way. A lot of traffic here in Tampa. Holy cow, what is going on here? That's a lot of... Is there a event going on here? This is the most traffic I've seen in an airport in a long time. Oh, they all disappeared. There's multiplayer for you. Wow. Is there a VATSIM event going on in Tampa? Jesus. No, they would turn off multiplayer though, right? Look at that. I love the bumps. Man, this is so cool. It's so freaking cool. Parking brake. Set. Over here to the left-hand side, let's go to ground connections and set the chocks. Request it. Okay, good. Up here at the top, waiting for the ground power to connect. Turn this to auto, I suppose, now. And ground powers go on down below here. Cut engine 1 and 2 off. We'll check our scores. Let's close out of Beyondatc. All right, first on the docket is going to be our airline Fly Lex on New Sky. So if you're interested in flying our virtual airline, go to newsky.app, download the program, and join our virtual airline Fly Lex. It's free of charge. Another 10, beautiful. Like to see it. $8,000 and a 124 landing rate, folks. Beautiful. Just glorious. Okay, over here on APL, here's flight number 2. Birmingham to Charlotte. I might skip that one. We'll see what the next one is after that. I might skip that one. I've done a lot of Charlotte recently with APL. And a 100. Got 3 straight hundreds in there. Perfect. So how many flights have I done with the 738? Let's see. Here, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 flights. In at least APL. I did a couple other ones. And 114. So it was a damn good landing. Damn good landing. I'll take it. All right. So we have Birmingham to Charlotte, or we have Chicago to Grand Rapids and Charlotte to... Well, either way, we got Charlotte. All right. I guess we'll do Birmingham to Charlotte. That's going to be flight number 2. And let's see. It's 4:36 my time. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Might do another after that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the next flight up here. So go to menu. Let that settle down a little bit. All right, and we're going to do Birmingham. So KB... K, what is it? Yeah, KBHM. Birmingham. When is the Moza giveaway, sir? I would love to do a Moza giveaway. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and depart there. I don't know if I have a add-on for this airport. I always forget. I always forget. I want the MD-11. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for... no, this is on default. I'm excited for the MD-11, and I'm excited for, of course, the EJET. Those are 2 planes I'm really, really super, super excited for. All right, let's get APL going with the 738. 738. Let's load in this flight. This is the dual class. All right, generating a flight plan. And then we'll bring up New Sky here in a second. All right, 33, perfect on the altitude. Okay. And then with New Sky, let's go to, here we go, book a flight. Passenger Fly Lex, we're going to be doing 1556. And then KBHM, okay. We're going to be arriving into Charlotte, the 738. Perfect. And then we can just go ahead and book that. Cool. Let's launch up Beyondatc. And first officer, since we were taught that first officer must have the battery off. So just remember to do that. It's a beautiful looking plane. All right, here in the cockpit. I don't know why it's sitting over to this view for some reason. Oh, there it goes. That's weird. All right, and then Beyond ATC, let's fly. And then we can start the flight with APL.
Beyond ATC.
Or sorry, with the New Sky. First officer is right here. And then I'm going to say, where are we at? We're at Birmingham. I'm going to say 5,000. I just rolled the dice on this. Start. All right, first officer's doing this thing.
Captain.
Cool. Okay. Cooking with gas. So Keith says, I still need to upgrade my old Logitech panels. Or pedals, sorry. Logitech. Wow. The silver and black ones, right? Is that the one? Is that the ones you have? Jesus, I had those too. You mean I went through? I saw the first ones I bought was the Thrustmaster ones. Right, no, yeah, Thrustmasters. Then I went with the Logitech ones, and then I went to Turtlebeach. I think, yeah. Battery on, ground power's on. Let's go up here to the top. Nav. Window heats. 33 on the altitude. Cool. Wheels. APU. Chimes. Close. Good to go. Down on here, let's go to the FMC. Position in it. Next, grab the GPS. Go back. Drop it on in. Go to route. Request a route. Going to Charlotte. Set. Select. All right, let's load it on in. Let's see. Does FSFO work with the 7378? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. No problem at all. I'm the WinWing pedals after Christmas, if any money left. Yeah, I thought about the WinWing ones. Yeah, I really did. I'm gonna get the I think it was Virpil. Is that the one, Jay? Is that the one that P2 was talking about? The Virpil pedals? I'm gonna get just some really good pedals that I feel are gonna last for a very long time.
Departure briefing.
I'm happy with these Turtlebeach. I think they're gonna be around for a while. I have no issues with them.
Ready to copy IF. Our clearance to Charlotte Douglas.
American 1556, Birmingham clearance. Cleared to Charlotte Douglas Airport.
2755 for squawking.
Then as filed.
5,000. Yeah.
5,000 feet.
I called it.
Expect flight level 330, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.675.
All right, runway
Squawk 2744.
24. That's the runway
Cleared to
change.
Charlotte Douglas Airport. Radar vectors Chiha, then is filed.
Chiha.
Maintain 5,000
Let's
feet.
request this, Jazz.
Expect flight level 330, 10 minutes after departure.
24 does work.
Departure frequency
Let's see. Jay says, oh, nice. Wife's making homemade Mexican pizza with whiskey tea to drink. Oh, Jesus. I had, my dad and I went to go eat. I had a calzone. Really good. Damn good. I did pepperoni and bacon on the inside. Oh, man.
We'll contact ground
It looked small when we got it, and then you eat it, and it's like, jeez Louise, that's a lot of food. It took me a while to eat it. Man, it was good. I'll do it again. Good time. Over here. Oh, well, I can't do that anymore. Remember, I got this camera view is different than my other view I'm used to. Performance, runway 24, import. Calculate. 2 and 34. 2 and 34. Takeoff, flaps 5, CG. Cool. Departure, we don't have a SID, but we do have a star. It's 18 left currently for the arrival. Jones 5. And the best transition. I've never done the best transition. Interesting. Must be the best. And up here at the top, let's go. The gens are on. Ground power is off. Yaw dampers, dampening. Okie dokie. Altimeter is set and checked. Birmingham ground, American 1556 is ready for pushback and engine start. Yeah, I have the Virpil pedals too. They are nice. Oh, you do have the Virpils. Okay.
American 1556, Birmingham ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Faced west.
Pushback and engine start approved.
Let's
Face
release.
west, American 1556.
Remove. And these automatically arm the doors, I guess. It's weird. Okay, so let's get our pushback, dude. We're going to be facing the, what did I say? West. The west. Okay. Which direction is that going to be then? We're facing east now. Huh, okay. It should be this way, right? Alright, let's just do it. Request to pushback. Pushback commencing. Clocking is clocking up here at the top. Let's go APU bleed. Ground. Engine number 2. Let's bring this up. First officer doing his thing. That's looking good. Let's introduce some fuel. Alright, pushback is looking fantastic. Fuel is introducing engine number 2. RJ, welcome in. RJ showed me some impressive looking concept arts for the 738, right? Is that what it was? Jesus, they look incredible. Alright, engine number 1's next. Flaps coming down 5. Fuel. And then, let's see, what's our trim? 533 on the trim. There you go. Hard to click. Hold the brakes. Gens 1, both. Continuous flights.
Engine 1
Off.
started.
Ons, autos. APUs off. Taxi lights on. Perfect. Birmingham ground, American 1556 is ready to taxi to the active. And looking good. RJ says, oh, what a day. I love and hate Christmas. Oh, I'm with you. I've worked in retail most of my working career. And I absolutely... I have no Christmas soul. To be fair, I've never really have. But...
All engines stabilized.
All engines stabilized. After start checklist. Engines on. Throttle up.
Wait for
Webcam on.
Checked.
Who's that? EJET over there, huh? Little baby. No, it's not EJET, is it? Yeah, it is. American Eagle. Oh, Jesus. Where are they going? We playing chicken? Yeah, I think we are. I'll go over here. You do your thing. Oh, man. Where'd I get? We're fine. Jesus. Talk about turning on a dime. Huh? I need those drifting skills.
Isolation valve.
We're going to hold short runway 18.
Continuous.
Continuous. What are the cabin announcements? Is that first officer or the PMG? That's first officer.
Auto brakes.
First officer.
Rejected takeoff.
Yeah, that's the American sound pack I have.
Test. Full left. Full right. Full forward. Full back. Checked.
Checked.
Taxi lights.
Yeah, first officer.
On.
Another reason why I love first officer.
Good evening, folks.
All right, holding
We're
18.
set for takeoff.
American
Some mild turbulence
1556,
could greet
cross
us as we
runway
leave
18
the area,
Charlie.
and we'll adjust to give you the
Jay, let's see. RJ says, Jay Russ, I ordered the Verpal pedals on November. They should be here in February. What the hell? Why so long? I know they're made in Europe, right? I think they're made in Europe. Jesus. Man, that's crazy. Oh, I'm so excited. Under the Christmas tree, I can see the box. I'm pretty sure one of the boxes, one of those boxes right there are the Moza Airbus handles. Jesus, I'm excited. I don't know why, but I am really excited to try them. I was reading about the Moza force feedback pedals. I don't know how much sense that makes. Is there a lot of feedback with pedals? But they have the M Boost. So the M Boost is an add-on you can get for your like I can get it for my Moza pedals too. They give, I don't know, I guess feedback.
American 1556, contact Birmingham Tower 119.9er.
I don't know what the feedback would be in the pedals though. I'm trying to think of when I drive my car.
119.9er, American
I guess
1556.
Traction control. I guess I feel that. You know, the pedal will kind of kick back. I guess I feel that. The Virpil pedals need to be mounted though, right? I know, I think I think P2 said no, he mounted his pendulum Thrustmaster pedals. Those things are expensive as hell. They're like $600. It's wild. That's like half the price for this freaking Moza. $600 is the same is more money than my FCU, my EFIS, my throttles, and a Stream Deck. I love this camera view thing. It's so cool. It just kind of pans over to the side a little bit. Birmingham Tower, American 1556 is ready to go runway 24.
Takeoff runway.
Landing lights, throttle.
Flaps. Set.
Fly runway heading cleared. Take off.
Fly runway heading. Runway
Velcro
24,
yours.
cleared for takeoff.
You Velcroed
American
yours?
15.
Wait. You put Velcro on the bottom of your pendulum?
Cabin crew.
Like how strong are those?
Notified.
Like you Velcro them to carpet?
Auto throttle.
Or do you have a
Check
hard
lines.
floor and you Velcro them to that? I have so many questions. Alright, so this flight is a little bit longer than the last flight. Probably 20, 30 minutes longer. We'll be landing at night. That sucks. Alright, throttle up. I do 60%. I think you're supposed to do 40%, but I do 60. I'm different. Toga.
Thrust set.
Oh, flight directors. On.
Speed alive.
Speed alive. Crosswind 10 knots right now. I didn't do well my last take. I've had a crosswind out of Chicago, I think it was. So, see how I do here. No, it was out of Fargo.
V1.
V1. Rotate.
Oh, that was beauty.
Positive rate.
That was a damn beauty, folks. Jesus. All right. Think I'm getting it down.
400 feet.
400 feet, LNAV. Oh, we don't have LNAV, so we go heading mode
Heading selector.
and verticals. I gotta get a keybind for the RTO speed brakes. Damn, I forgot to do the span. 2744.
Squawk 2744,
Acceleration
American
altitude.
1556.
All right, first notch of flaps are up.
American 1556.
Flaps 2.
Contact Birmingham departure. Have a good flight.
Contact Birmingham departure, American 1556. Birmingham, American 1556, 3000.
And flaps up 1.
American 1556.
Flaps.
Birmingham departure. Radar contact. Climb maintain 16,000. Altimeter 3007.
Packs.
Climb
Set.
maintain
Set.
16,000. Altimeter
Auto brakes.
3007.
It's good to have my first officer back on this flight. Missed it in the last one.
Flaps.
Flaps.
American 1556. Turn left. Heading 110.
Left 100. Or sorry, 10.
Heading 110.
110.
American
Jesus.
1556.
Get the words together here, Lex. All right, flaps up.
Up.
I'll also have you all know this. I bought this Moza last Sunday. It's been on this desk, hasn't moved since. I haven't moved it since. I don't think I've played anything. I don't think I played anything other than Flight Sim for the past week. Or have I? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think hard if I have or not. If I have, it was definitely with a controller. $6,000. No, multiplayer's on, but it was being funky. We just had a bunch. Yeah, there's multiplayer out in the distance. Multiplayer's on. The landing in there. Yeah, there's Midlife Rex. The landing. Yeah, it's so inconsistent. I think they must be having a lot of traffic this weekend. The multiplayer's just kicking on and off. Does anyone see the little flashing lights that happen on the screen? Is anyone else seeing that? Let me know. Have you seen like little blinking flashes of like yellow? It started when I got this, when only in the Pmdg 738. I don't like. There's multiplayer back on. Direct. That's good.
Clear direct to
LNAV.
Resume on navigation. American 1556.
All right.
Autopilot on.
Autopilot on. $10,000 feet.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Landing lights. Now. And taxi lights. All right. Looking good, folks. Looking good. Let's see. Take a look on the outside. Who's with us? Yeah, Midlife Rex I saw out there. Can't read those names. I'm going to turn our course just a little bit to the left to intercept this path. Okay, let's see. Got to pick up meds from Walmart. I got stupid flu. Have a good one, everyone. See you in Discord. Manhattan, thanks for coming in. Velcro to the hard floor. Oh, interesting. Lex was born to fly Boeings. I really want FENIX to make a Boeing. I really, really want FENIX to make a Boeing. I don't think they ever will. I think they're an Airbus. I think they're an Airbus company. Okay, I see the flashing in multiplayer or on OBS too. So I was reading that it's a key binding issue. I don't understand why that's a key binding issue. What is Pmdg? What did they do that has that issue? I don't know. I'm so confused.
American 1556. Contact Atlanta Center 1.
So I don't think we have. Yeah, we didn't intercept the heading, so we're not close enough yet. I'm just going to keep on going here. We'll eventually be able to intercept it. I just got to remember. I did a flight the other day in this plane, and I forgot to do LNAV. Thankfully, it was like just straight ahead after departure. I didn't have to turn anywhere. We'll go to cinematic view here in just a little bit. In just a little bit. But we're supposed to be on the ground here within the next hour, so that's not bad. 330, got that set in there, cool. Alright, let's try LNAV now. Can we intercept it yet? There we go, cool, we got it. Now, people are reporting issues with this plane, such as intercepting LNAVs, too heavy of a bank angle. I think we saw that on the stream on the first day, right? There are issues with the flaps being stuck at 1. And, of course, there's some texture issues. I think that's about the only issues I've heard. Nothing plane breaking, I guess. But just some things to keep in mind. I want to see if I can get the FCU for this to program, and I kind of understand it more. Got to figure it out. OC3 install. Hey Lex, livery is ready. Wait, whoa. It's an OC. Whoa, it's ready. Whoa. For okay, which variant of the 738? Was it 738, right? RJ?
American 1556.
Transition altitude.
Did they already release the packs? The livery packs? Or the models? The paint kits?
Contact
Paint kits, right?
Atlanta Center 134.905, American 1556. Atlanta Center, American 1556, out of flight level
18,000
180
feet.
for flight level 330 direct Chiha.
American 1556. Atlanta Center.
The blended winglets. Okay, gotcha. Cool. RJ's gonna be right back. Captain with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Captain, for that. Courtesy of Captain, we have... let's see... What the heck's that say? Jober? Neighborhood Moorhead got one courtesy of Captain. Thomas, William, and Infinity Butter Reel. All courtesy of Tap V Captain. Thank you for that, Captain. Much appreciated. Welcome to the co-pilot's lounge. There's really no lounge. There's really no lounge. Kubi says, Jesus. Thank you for that, Captain. All right, we are at 21,000 feet. Climbing up to flight level 330. The weather is freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. We've had a couple streams. Let's go to cinematic view. A couple streams here. Oh, I haven't updated flow yet. The overlay, sorry. Let's upload that, update that. A couple streams that have just been really crappy weather, so it's weird to have actual working weather. Jesus, the graphics, man. It's gorgeous looking. I love this livery, but RJ has a surprise for us. Whoa, it actually... What the hell? The, it looks like it actually has the correct nautical miles in. 368? That might be right. The flight's 305, but I guess with the star... 367 might make sense. I'll have to check in the... on the computer. We'll see what it says. Flylex coming to the 737. I think so. I think so. I think RJ has that going. Missed the apex. Jesus, man. Look at that. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's see progress real quick. 288. Hold on. Yeah, 288. 287. Okay, no, that's wrong. It is wrong. Man. It kind of looks like it's stationary, right? It's like the plane's not moving because the camera's panning. It messes with my head. You know what I should do? I should put together some cinematic videos of this, and you can change the intro of Flight Sim. It's just a MP4, and make my own with the Flylex livery. Oh man, I'm doing that. I'm gonna do that. I'll do some cinematic views like this with our livery. That'd be fun. Look at that. I messed with it once, but I didn't have 4K, so it kind of looked like crap. So I gotta find a way to render it in 4K. Oh, multiplayer's back. Man. I said it earlier, but it needs repeating. This is one of the few things I've ever experienced when it comes to, you know, game quote-unquote titles, that I just can't get over the graphics. They're truly amazing. Oh, multiplayer's broken. Man. It is mind-blowing how good this looks. Look at this. That's just incredible. Just incredible. I can't get over it. I don't think I ever will get over it. It's just stunning. And maybe it doesn't look as good on stream, because I'm looking at an OLED with, you know, HDR, but I think it still looks good on screen. Are we leveling off? No, we're at 29,000. Oh, yeah, look at that flyby. Little stutters in that one. That's cool. Oh, sounds are broken. So quiet. That was pretty cool. Now we're kind of slowly getting up to the butt there. Sniffing the butt. That's absolutely stunning. Alright, back in the cockpit here, almost at 33,000.
Leaving flight level 291 for flight level 330 direct best.
American 1556, Atlanta Center, good afternoon.
Atlanta Center. Okay, so we're still expecting runway 18 left. It does make sense because it is a headwind for the arrival. 2 knot crosswind. It's not too terrible. I was kind of hoping we'd have some sort of a windy arrival one of these flights today, so I can test my crosswind landing with this plane. So it looks like the flashing only happens in the cockpit. Why? Why? And why only this plane? I was reading on the Pmdg Discord, it said it's something to do with key binding conflicts. It makes no sense to me. Zero sense to me why that would cause... A key binding will cause flashes in the cockpit. Zero sense to me. And the only real way to test it would be to unplug the shaking thing that this happens. I don't understand why. Unplug a peripheral, see if that's the one that's causing it. Plug it back in. Unplug something else, plug it back in, you know. That'd be the only way to really test this. They did say to, like, unbind everything and rebind it, but I'm like, why? That's not... why? I don't have anything that's duplicate... Well, I guess I technically do. I guess, well... Not with this plane, though. Mobiflight's not doing anything with this plane.
American 1556.
Well, I shouldn't say Mobiflight, but the, it shouldn't be... I don't think it's anything to do with the Rosefire. There were some buttons still on. Alright, turned all those off. Maybe it's that. See if the flashing thing happens still. That's the one thing that that kind of sucks about having physical buttons. Nope, still flashing. Is the fact that
Ladies and gentlemen, the plane
you gotta turn them off, you know.
Designated altitude. We are not anticipating any issues and hope to arrive on time. However, if something unexpected
PMG bug.
we'll be sure to let
RJ
you
says
know.
livery is ready.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, he said livery's ready and he disappeared. He's up to something. He's up to something, folks. Well, if it's ready and if he gets it into me soon enough, then we will do a third flight. I wasn't 100% sure I was gonna do a third flight, but we'll do a third flight. We'll do it with the next one's a short one anyway. It's 100 and whatever nautical miles. So we'll do it for the next one. He says you had to use OC3 to install it. I don't think I've ever installed a livery with OC3. I've done 2 with the livery utility. I don't know even how to do it with 3. Didn't know that was even a thing. Okay, what could be causing the conflicts here? Let's see. Because what I was reading that someone was saying it's a TCA and a honeycomb alpha issue because of the way they're sending the commands. So I don't have either one of them anymore.
Atlanta Center, Blue Streak 5185, 2,900 feet.
I really don't want to unplug anything during this flight. Oh well.
Blue Streak 5185.
Oh well.
Atlanta Center, copy.
So what's cool about First Office now is they added, I think this is new. I don't remember seeing this before, but it's serving. So it shows percentage of passengers that have been served, and it shows the rows, so 2 out of 28 that's currently being served. Now there is a way to make it so that you set it all up, like you tell the cabin crew what to do, or that they can start doing it or whatever. I turned that off because I don't need that. I don't want to. It's on by default, I think, with the new update, but I turned that off, like I said.
American 1556.
Over to
Contact
Atlanta.
Atlanta Center 128.0.
Are we in Atlanta's airspace? Oh, I guess Birmingham,
Contact
yes.
Atlanta Center 128.0.
Excuse me.
American
I guess we are in the
1556.
Birmingham airspace. I mean, Atlanta airspace. I forgot where we took off from.
Atlanta Center, American 1556. Good
Birmingham,
afternoon.
Alabama.
Flight level 330.
All right, descents at 23:23. So in like 12 minutes, we should go be at top of descent. This flight's going real fast. Should be on the ground here within like a half hour, about a half hour. It's pretty good. I'll take it. Let's see what else. So today I had, like I said, I had lunch with my dad, and then I went Christmas grocery shopping. I went to Aldi, and that's where that's where my wife works now. But that's where I figured I'd get most of my stuff from, and I got everything but anything but the I need elbow noodles, and they were completely wiped. So I asked my wife, because she works at a different location. I asked her, if they're there, grab it. And she's like, no, they're out there too. What the hell? Who's buying up all the elbow noodles? Oh, we got an amendment. This means the 350 livery or 900 livery is next.
Wilco, ready to copy.
You miss Aldi? Oh, there's no Aldi up there in Canada, huh? Yeah, Aldi's great, man.
Expect Jones 5, runway 36 right.
Jones 5. Okay, so we got a runway change. We'll expect Jones 5, runway 36 right, American 1556. All right, let's see if that runway makes sense. 36 right.
American 1556.
Doesn't right now. It's saying tailwind. We'll expect Jones 5, runway 36 right, American 1556. Okay.
Delta 2241. Contact Atlanta.
That's not a good sign.
135.0.
Let's see. We can look at METAR on here.
Contact
Let's
Atlanta
go
Center
CTL.
2241.
Okay, and so here's our METAR. So winds are 200 at 4, runway 36. Just trying to do math in my head. So I guess it does work. I'm not sure if that's the runway to use or if that's what they're using in real life, but it does work. Check your email, Lex. Checking the email now from Russ. I love Boeing. All right, I got a zip file. You said you got to use OC3 to install it. I've never. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go over here. I've never installed a livery with OC3, only OC2. Oops. Alright, downloading this. Is it, oh yeah, you already told me what this is for. Okay, I have it downloaded. I'll get it in the drive next.
American 1556, contact Atlanta Center 127.5.
I should just give you access to this damn
Center
folder.
on 127.5, American 1556.
That's what I should do.
Atlanta Center, American 1556, flight level 330.
American 1556, Atlanta Center. Copy.
Alright. It's in the folder, folks. It is officially in the folder. Exclamation point files. To grab the 737-800 livery, courtesy of Miss the Apex. So there's what it looks like. Jesus, that's sexy as heck. Man. Yeah. I'm excited. That's gonna be the next flight. How do you install it though with... I have to figure out how to install it. Is it simple? Install through OC3. How do you do it though? Let me launch up. Is it gonna hide? I don't wanna... I'll wait to launch it up because I want to show off my login information. I've never... Is there like a... Is there the utility... is the utility... Sorry. Livery utility still in there? Like from OC2? Just open it up and tap import. Oh, there's an import. Okay. Well, let me see. Let me hide... Let me hide that for a second. I don't know if I dare do it during a flight, though. Oh, just launch main. Okay. Okay, you said import. So here's the 800. Oh, import. I'll be damned. Okay, and then go to downloads. Do I just do the zip file? Or... Oh, there we go. I think that's doing it. 26%, 31%, 36%, 41%. 77 importing. And then does it show up here? Oh, there it is. Haha, look at that. Non-PMG, that's cool. All right, there it is. That's cool. All right, cool. You taught me something. I didn't know you can even do that. I didn't even know that there was an import button there. Okay, we got a runway change. Let me go ahead and adjust that here. I forgot to do it. 36 right. 36 right. Everything else is staying the same. Okay, and then were we supposed to be descending already or no? Going direct there and then best. No, we gotta hold on. We gotta do some adjustments here. Ever appear, execute, LNAV. Okay. And then descent. Yeah, we're supposed to be descending.
Center on 124.45, American 1556.
Okay, let's go over here and click on that button.
Atlanta Center.
All right,
American
now we're making our descent.
1556, flight level 330.
Okay, now we're looking good.
American 1556, Atlanta Center. Roger.
I like 36 because that's going to be a little faster for the arrival anyways. Okay, so let's plan the ILS then. Alright, so let me get the ILS information. 36 right. Okay, 1089. 108 and a 9 for the ILS. 108 and a 9. Cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the minimums, which are 927. Dyslexia here. 927. Oh, one more back.
American 1556.
Okay, got that set.
Flight level tree 30. I show you at flight level tree 19er.
Well, because I'm descending, you goofs.
Flight level tree 30.
And then 003 on
Roger.
the
Climb,
heading.
maintain flight level 330.
I'm going to put
American
6,000 in the
1556.
box. Atlanta Center, American 1556, ready for descent. Alright, 6,000.
American 1556. Descend via Jones 5 arrival. Charlotte Douglas Airport landing runway tree 6 right. Altimeter tree 016.
Descend via Jones 5 arrival. Charlotte Douglas Airport.
I don't
landing
understand
runway
the
36 right.
blinking.
Altimeter
Gear down.
3016. American
Gear down.
1556.
Gear down. Gear's not down, gear's up. What the hell's going on? I'm gonna go alt enter real quick. I think my frame gen was being goofy. Alright. I think we're back. Why the hell is it saying gear down? Why is it flashing? What's going on here? What's going on here? Alright, should be on the ground here in about 26 minutes, and we're going to check out RJ's beautiful new Flylix livery, the very first 737-800 livery for Flylix. The next flight was a short one too. It's like 100 and... was it 150 nautical miles or something? Really, really short. Go cinematic view. Alright, I'm gonna step away for just a few moments. Enjoy the beautiful sights and sound of Flight Sim 2024.
Pressurization. Set. Recall. Checked.
Landing data.
VREF
26,000 feet.
146 minimums. 200. Checked. From the flight deck, we've started our descent and expect to arrive at the gate in 20 to 20.
So there's sound packs you can get. Well, they add additional voices to first officer. It's kind of cool. I think it was provided by the community. But if you did install them with the last update, you have to re-download them or reinstall them. I think I have them installed, but I don't know if I use them.
American 1556. Contact Atlanta Center 135.35.
Contact Atlanta Center 135.35, American 1556. Take
I definitely can confirm the auto FPS bug I was having, well, I thought was auto FPS, was actually the Mobiflight combined with Beyondatc TC traffic bug.
American 1556. Atlanta Center. Copy.
Although I don't know if that's actually a bug. It's just a limitation of SimConnect.
5. Contact Charlotte approach 128.325. Contact Charlotte.
Why doesn't Airbus have like a tail light like this?
American 351. Contact Charlotte approach 134.75. Contact Charlotte approach American 351.
Well, don't they have a light on the fuselage? All right, 13,000 feet. Or sorry, not 13,000. 22,000 feet. Actually, we're jumping in the cockpit here because I feel like we're all high. All right, we should be here at, was that Cali? Or Cape, jeez. 26. What's going on here? Cake, we're supposed to be at 20, or sorry, 17. Yeah, we're all right. We're doing all right. Airbus does, P2 says. The FENIX doesn't, does it? I don't remember seeing the FENIX. Like, didn't we do a few flights and I was making comments how, like, there's no tail light? There's the wing light, strobe, what is it? Strobe, beacon, wing, nav, and logo. Oh, logo light would be it, huh? Oh, I wonder if... Is that what 1 and 2 is? So there's nav and logo. If you do 1, it's nav. If you do 2, is it logo? Is that what that means? So I didn't always, but I've just always done 1 for the nav logo. I've always just done 1. And 757 Spy, he taught me. I never used this, but he said 1 for he said 1 for odd days, 2 for even days. But does logo 2? Does that mean that's the logo light? Mean the logo lights? Yeah, like the tail. So like this one here, you see how it's lit up? Is that what that means? Logo means that. 2 is nav and logo. So what's nav's just the nav lights, but logo. So 2 would mean as both. Okay. All right, never mind. Airbus does have it. I'm just an idiot. I'm just a Boeing pilot. In Airbus, the logo turns off automatically above 10,000 and turns on automatically below. No way it automatically does it. Man, that just shows you how advanced, how self-automated the Airbus is. It truly is. It's an incredible plane. It's a truly incredible plane. You know, 757 Spy, he always said, like, if he was just getting into airline flying now, he would totally go into Airbus. Like, he would take the route of ERJ to Airbus because they're so similar with the automation. Yeah, the lights turn off automatically to save maintenance. That's fantastic. This shows you the amazing technology advantages that Airbus has done compared to Boeing. Eventually, Boeing will, you know, if they survive, will have some sort of. Well, I guess this 777's getting there, right? 777 kind of following in the path of Airbus. A lot more automation as a fly-by-wire kind of a system, right? So it's kind of getting closer in that aspect. And like the Airbus is all automatic too. You know, you think about the start. There's no APU switch to start. You hit the little start switch button, and there you go, introduce the fuel. You know, Although the Airbus is automatic with fuel, the EJET is automatic with fuel. So there's that difference still. I wonder why Boeing doesn't do that. I wonder why they don't automate the fuel flow. I don't know. It's interesting to see the differences. That's like that's the stuff that's the major differences when it comes to all these planes. Is some planes do this, some planes don't do that. But then you look at like the 306, and that's an old bird. That's an old bird, but that one you have to flip the switch. Hold on, do you? Let's see, you turn it up to, you hit start, and then yeah, you have to flip the switch. Yeah, so 306 you have to do it, and how's the 350 again? You just it's the same as the 320, right? You just go to start and then you flip the switch. Yeah. Say what you want about Airbus automation is the future of any technology. I agree. And it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. The automation is a major, especially when it comes to aviation. It's going to help with the safety part, right? You see me flying these these fake planes. You see other streamers and content creators doing it, right? Think about all the things I've missed on a flight because I'm yapping away. You know, I'm a one-man quote-unquote pilot, right? Now you're saying, okay, you have two pilots in the plane, they're cross-checking things. It doesn't mean that things don't go wrong there. The human emotion comes in. A lot of accidents happen because of the human element, not because of a failure so much on the plane. A lot of times it's failure on the human part. But imagine if imagine if they continue adding in the automation. It takes away from a lot of that failure from the human element, right? Humans, we put in too much emotions. We put in too much on this. I have a gut feeling. I don't know. Software doesn't have gut feelings. Software's like, yeah, we're doing this is how it's supposed to be. You know, we're in this situation right now. That's how we're going to handle it. Yeah, which could be good and bad, right? P2 says, as a tech guy, Airbus is so fascinating to me. It's like flying a real commercial jet. Yeah, the advantage or the advancement in technology that Airbus has introduced into their aircrafts is truly remarkable. And that, again, I say the same thing with the EJET though. Embraer has done the same thing. Once you get P2, once you get the EJET, you're gonna be like, holy crap, this is an Airbus. Once you get that plane, you know, and start to learn it and fly it, I think you're really gonna enjoy it. I think you're really gonna have fun flying it. It's very much it's very much an Airbus. It's a baby Airbus, you know. It's such a fun plane. I absolutely love it. I'm just waiting for the day to come out. Waiting for the day for it to come out here in Flight Sim 2024, officially. Well, with, you know, vertical navigation.
At this time, please ensure
All right, past 12,000 feet.
devices are switched off and secured for landing. We'll be on the ground soon.
Waiting for them to build a full plane before we upselling it. Yep. The organization, clean-looking cockpit of the Airbus is what appeals to me. That's what J. Russ says. I could understand that. I like the Boeings for the manual flying. I prefer the manual flying personally, but I understand, you know, like when I know I'm going to be watching like some movie or something, right? You know, it just as a simmer, watching some movie or whatever it is. An Airbus is the perfect plane to fly. The perfect plane to fly because it damn near flies itself, right? There's very few programming things you have to do to make it all work. Whereas in a Boeing, you got a lot of things to do. You got a lot of things to do. Not more to manage, a lot more to program. Like the ILS, you got to program the freaking ILS radios. Airbus does it all for you.
Taxi lights.
Altimeter 3016. Expect the visual approach runway 36 right. American 1556.
Runway changes are a piece of cake with the Airbus. You don't got to worry about changing anything other than minimums. It's great. The Airbus flow is like a well-organized symphony. Yes. I concur. Okay, so I'm talking to my dad. So I've only been to really 2 concerts in my life. The most recent one was I went to the Witcher 3 concert, right? Which was fantastic. But anyway, I'm talking to my dad, who's big into music, more so like in the heavy rock. And he was saying The Witcher 3 concert, wasn't really a concert. I'm like, wait a second. They got strings, you know, they had a, what's it called? Wind instruments, you know, flutes and all that jazz, violins, well, that's strings. Drummer, right? They had the vocals. It was so cool. That's a concert. The title of the thing was The Witcher 3 in concert. He's like, no, you got to go to a real, like, for musicians. I'm like, but they're an orchestra. All right, 9,000 feet, all looking grand. Should be on the ground here in about 16 minutes is what our APL is telling us. What's our plane telling us? Plane's got a message. Minimums, speeds 140, 145 for the arrival. Over here to progress, and 43. So we're looking really good. 43. 8 minutes? I don't know about that. I gotta figure out what's going on with the flashing. I really dislike the flashing. It's when I'm looking, it's on the screens, I think, right? So you're looking at the screens here. It's, well, yeah, see, it's here. It's only on the screens, it looks like.
Leave Teal heading 045. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 36 right. American 1556.
American 875, contact Charlotte Tower 118.
It might be happening out here too.
Over to Tower 118.
No, I think it's just on the screens.
Have a good afternoon.
American 631, contact
I think it's just screens.
118.1.
Why? I don't understand. Why? Why this plane?
American 1556, turn left, heading 055.
055.
Turn left, heading 055, American 1556.
That's a damn good vector. Let's see, as long as the plane computers are working as they should. Yeah. Pmdg Christmas lights. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. There's orange, green.
32, Charlotte approach. Good afternoon. Altimeter 3016, expect the visual.
I forgot about this issue. I had this back in 2020 as well.
Expect the visual approach runway 36 right.
And see, it's happening just right here now. Now it's just on this instrument.
American 398.
I don't understand. They claim well, the Discord, it's not PMG themselves, I don't think it was. A mod or something claims it was interference with a peripheral. Why? ¿Por qué? Pink Floyd, Olympic Stadium, Montreal, the Rolling Stones. Wow, you went to both of them? Airbus has significant redundancy built in. Oh yeah, that's true as well, the redundancy. Down to 3,200. Alright, let's adjust our vertical speed a little bit. It's possessed. Of course, Pmdg is never at fault. They are the best. My first concert was Platinum Blonde. Oh, really, Keith? Platinum Blonde. I was telling my dad, like, my first concert technically was Alicia Keys. It's a BlackBerry event I went to, if you all remember BlackBerry. Really cool thing. He was confusing it with someone else. He's like, nah, Alicia Keys, that's not a concert. That was, or she's not, she's old. I'm like, she's old? What the hell are you talking about? She's young. She's like, no, she's old. She, like, was in the 80s. I'm like, no. Alicia Keys was, like, late 90s, early 2000s. And I looked it up. She's 44. She's a couple years older than I am. Like, she's old. I'm like, no, she's not old. She's good looking. She's young. She's good looking. She sounds amazing. She's sweetheart. I watched, there's an NPR, what's it, like, Tiny Desk or something like that? She was on there. And man, she's got a voice and skill. And she's just so calm and relaxed and happy, you know? Like, that's what I want to be like. That's how she talks, like this, you know? Like, we all should just be happy, be together, enjoy this, man. We need to get Alicia Keys here on the stream. Calm us down, you know? They're bad developers out there, but y'all just enjoy what you do. That's how she would talk. Gotta get her on the stream. We gotta get in contact with her. Hey, Keith, we gotta have you be the ambassador of Lex Air or Fly Lex, sorry. Should be what? The hell are you talking about? Airport's over there on the left-hand side. 36 right, so exit to left. We see the field in sight, American 1556. J. Russ says, I love Alicia Keys. I do, I just said so. Whoa, Jesus. We have the field in sight, American 1556. Yeah, there's a few bugs still with chase plane, clearly. Alright, let's start getting those flaps down. Coming in a little hot here. Let's get the speed brakes out, slow us on down. That's just great. Y'all just gotta enjoy what you do, man. Just enjoy flying. It's all gonna be okay. You know what I like to do? I like to just sit there in my chair and just listen to the roars of the engine. That calms me down. That's how she'd do it. I'm telling you. That's exactly what she'd say. Alright. Flaps 2. My favorite concert, The Cult, at a small venue, Wild the Energy. Keith, that's awesome. My wife and I, we went to, oh shoot, what's the name of it? Avor. Avor, she's, Finland? I think she's from Finland, I can't remember now. But, small venue. Man, the energy, the sounds, the acoustics, Jesus. Incredible. Incredible experience. I will do again. Any day of the week. Alright. Webcam's on.
Flaps 10.
Flaps 10. Gear coming down.
Gear down.
Speed brakes stowed. Armed. Continuing. Flaps 15. Speed 145.
Flaps 15.
People like Alicia Keys is what, like, just makes you... She can motivate you for anything. You know what I mean? You don't like grilled cheese... You don't like grilled cheese sandwiches, man. It's cheese and bread. You gotta enjoy the harmony together. It's just... It's gonna be an amazing experience in your mouth. I'm telling you, one bite...
Speed brake.
Chase plane for 2024, yes! Yes, sir! Alright, here we go. 4 nautical miles out. My aircraft. 36 right. Alright, stay tuned for the next flight, folks. Next flight, we're going to be doing the Fly Lex livery, courtesy of our good friend RJ/Misty Apex. I'm so excited. It's been sad not having my Fly Lex livery with this Pmdg 737 or with this 738. Alright, we had butter on the last one. I gotta do the same thing again. Now it's nighttime, so I'm not a great butter lander at night. I'm like a margin lander. Landing at night. Steady it. Steady it. I feel like we're high. Right? I feel like we're high. That's the thing at night. That's what confuses me at night. I always feel like we're too high. Alright, alright. Take it easy. Take it easy. I know. Okay, Will, I got it. I get it. I get it. Take it easy. You let me know already. Jesus.
100.
Like that annoying voice in my head.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Hold it.
Watch the airspeed.
Oh, Jesus! Oh my god, everything went wrong there. Oh no. What happened? Holy cow. What the hell happened there?
Reverse normal.
Alright. I don't quite know what happened there, but it happened. Alright, well, that was awful. Jesus, man.
60 knots.
We had a tailwind again, but I'm not blaming that on Tailwind. I don't know what to blame that on.
1556. Exit left at Charlie.
Oh, that sucks. Our score is gonna suck on New Sky.
Exit left.
And
Charlie
APL.
10,
I gotta
American
bounce.
1556.
Dang, that sucks. I don't understand what the hell happened there. Boeing's being Boeing. I can already hear it from from P2.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to our destination.
I pulled back a little bit, but not enough to cause
With us
it
today.
to flare up like that.
Have a relaxing night, and we look forward to serving you again soon.
That was weird. Very weird. Alright, flight director's off, webcam coming off. Okay, we gotta restart the sim so we can get the livery in flight sim. So we'll restart the sim after this one, and then do our last flight tonight. Yes, it's released. Got released yesterday. What tape is on that? This is I learned this tip for the TCA Yoke. It's tennis tape. Works great. Works fantastic. It gives you more grip. I love it. It's the best like $4 you can spend. Because I like the feeling of the Alpha, and the Alpha has like that rubbery kind of feel. I absolutely love it, and that's what this tennis tape actually does. It gives you that kind of rubbery feel. All right, what the hell? On please, on please, on please, on please. What the hell? Jesus. Okay. Close flight. This is gonna be a disaster. This is gonna really suck. All right, let's see what our score was. Oh, and it's not too bad. 911. I thought it was gonna be worse than that. A 911. Off center takeoff. What? Long landing, and then 486 on the touchdown. Ouch. All right, it's better than I thought. It's better than I thought. That's for sure. Much better than I thought. And then, let's see. What do we get on APL? I'll take a 911. This one might not be really good at all. 98. Okay, 98. I'll take that too. A 154 on the G's. Yeah, because of the bounce. All right, I'll take it. That's fine. I'll take it. Okay, so the next flight, we're going to restart, though. But the next flight is going to be... O'Hare to Grand Rapids, 119 nautical miles. We're gonna do the RJ's new livery that he got for us. I'm super excited to try it. So let's go and restart the sim. Let's see. Always a pleasure, Lex. Love your enthusiasm as a frequent watcher of your streams, rather than flattering with this. Oh, thank you, Keith. So I bought the 2020 version on the provision. I got a free upgrade. Looks like no options to get the 2024. Yeah, you should get it for free. That was purely a skill issue, is what P2 says. Airbus definitely would have not even allowed a landing as bad as that. Oh, man. That's great. Yeah, you should be able to get it. So if you go, you should be able to download it. I don't know if you have to add it to your cart and then it detects it. So log into the Parallel 42 thing. And then I think it should work after that. I don't know how it works for the. I didn't own the 2020 version, so if anyone's in here who owns the 2020 version and is able to upgrade it, let Kerbal know. Sorry. Let them know how to get into that. I think you just got to add it to your. To the card or something. I think it just carries over. Again, I'm not 100% sure if that's true or not. All right, Sim's launching up. Let's see. Yes, there are codes once you log. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, there's a code. Thank you for that, Captain. There's a code. So once you log into Parallel 42, you should be able to see it there. What the hell is this? It's a new interface for... Oh, wow. Huh. Got a whole new interface for Mobiflight. There's a new build that came out yesterday that I didn't know the whole new interface. Alright, so... where is this new livery at, huh? Was it... You said in the wing one, right? Let's see, we gotta find it. Fly Lex. There it is. Bam! Look at it. Look at it. Look at the beauty. Oh. Okay. I'm excited. Can't you tell my voice? Okay, let's go ahead and get APL fired up again. Beyondatc. New Sky and First Officer. Go through the list. Man, where would I be without Stream Deck? Love having instant access to these buttons to push. I like pushing buttons, you hear me? I love pushing buttons. Okay, so our final flight tonight is O'Hare to Grand Rapids. O'Hare. O'Hare. Okay, so... we're expecting runway 22 left. I have a feeling that's going to be changing. I'm going to go right. I'm going to go here. Don't ask me why. I'm just going there. Alright, doing 15,000 feet. Alright, let that load in. We're going to change the time of day so we can see this livery better. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Actually, we can see the livery just fine. Look at this. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Thank you. Look at that. I love it on the tail there, or on the wing too. Okay, so it's not in the cockpits only. It's out here in this one too. It seems like where black is. No, I guess not, because it's going down there too. Okay, I want to do a test. I'm gonna remove right now. Okay, so that's the that's the Rosefire. That's not happening. Was it the Rosefire that's causing it? Nope. It's out again. Alright, so it's not Rosefire. Let's I'm gonna unplug. This is dangerous. Unplug the Moza throttle. All right, let's walk around a little bit. Oh, there it is again. So, okay, so it's not the Moza throttle. Plug that back in. It's a pain in the ass to plug back in. What the hell did I do here? Oh, always use the right hole, folks. All right, all right, let's plug back in. We can plug in the Rosefire again, so we know it's not that. Did you? Okay, so Rosefire. So it's not those two. All right, let's turn off the Moza. So the Moza throttle, or nope, it's not that either. Okay, so it's not the Moza yoke either. It's Moza's recalibrating. Let's see. Kerbal says, I don't see the code once I log in. Really? All right, just letting the Moza reconfigure here, and then we're going to go ahead and try the EFIS, or the FCU next. I just want to see if I can figure out this issue. Sorry to make you go through it. I'm just more curious now. All right, so the FCU is now disconnected. Nope, not the FCU. FCU reconnected. All right, last but not least, we're gonna try rudder pedals. Nope. All right, they claim it's a peripheral. I have just cycled through all of my peripherals that are connected, and none of them cause this issue, or are stopping this issue. Not a single one. So, they're full of bananas. Bananas in pajamas. All right, I do got to cycle through, un momento. I have to cycle through Mobiflight real quick. Because once you unplug things, then it breaks it. So, let me get that going back up again. Okay, so, well, whatever. We did everything we could do. I'll have to figure out something else. I have no ideas. I'm at a loss for the words. All right, we are going to do daytime, though, so let's roll back the time of day. Or I guess roll forward the time of day. No, I guess roll back, yeah. Let's go here. There we go. Let's look on the outside now. Oh, hold on, wrong button. This button? Nope, this button. Look at that. That's cool. Look at that. Man, that's a lovely livery. Thank you, RJ. The purple. I love the purple. That's so cool. All right. Okay, so what do we got to do here? We need to start beyond ATC, and then we got to make sure first officer is going in as well. I'm going to say 4,000 on departure.
Beyond ATC connected.
And let me make sure we get our flight booked with New Sky. We got to do redemption flight now for that last one. Let's see. So KORD going to KGRR. Mighty. And then we're doing the 738. Book the flight. Hopefully don't lose money on this one. Nope. All good. All right. New Sky's running. And we are going to start the flight. Cool.
Good afternoon,
I don't see any code in where I found it. All right, cool. Kerbal's found it. Specs. There's the specs. Sim startup checklist. Uh-oh, what happened? The sim just crashed. Okay. Gosh dang it. Son of a biscuit. It's probably because I was messing with the stuff. How bad of a crash was that? That was a hard crash, too. Okay. Let's bring it back up. Sorry. Let's see. Log into P... Okay, yeah, that's the instructions how to do it. Sim startup checklist complete. Keith says. Yeah, so, okay, so log into P42, go to 2024, click on the chase plane. In the middle of the window, there should be a code that you copy and paste it and check out. At least that's what I have done when I downloaded mine. Yeah, I remember doing that. Now that you say that, I remember doing that with Flow. Yes, I remember that with Flow. Forgot all about that. Thank you. Thank you for that, Captain. All right, we'll get this last flight done eventually. It's a super short hop, so we'll be done with probably with half hour. Probably within a half hour, if I had to guess. That was a crazy crash, though. So I jumped back in what was happening. Something wrong. So the flashing that's on the screen, it only happens with the 738. And I was reading on the Moza, or the Pmdg Discord, that someone said it was, I think it was a mod, said it was because of a peripheral causing conflicts. So I cycled through all my peripherals. I unplugged one, see if the flashing was still happening, and then I replugged it in, and none of them, all of them, with one unplugged, it was still flashing. So they claim that if you start from the ground up with clear out all your bindings, that it goes away. I don't know if I want to do all that work. I guess that's the only way to fix it if that's the case. I'll try it. Not on stream, but I'll try it. I don't want to waste your time. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Here's our Flylex livery. Hey, we got the Flylex livery, J. Russ. Jesus, let's take a look at it. It's beautiful. Nope, not the Moza. I cycled through the Moza, both the Mozas. Wasn't that? On their Discord, they said it was a TCA and honeycomb issue. Well, I don't have either one of them. So definitely not that. Definitely not that. I don't know. I have no idea what it is. I have no idea. I'll eventually get it figured out. Hopefully. I remember in 2020, though. I do remember in 2020. And it kind of just started at some point. I don't remember when. Alright, we are going to cycle the time again, though. There we go. Look at that. Jesus. Look at this work of art here, J. Russ. Look at that livery. Man. Freaking beautiful. Work of art. RJ outdid himself. I love it here on the wing. Jesus. All right, in the cockpit here, let's. I don't know why it goes to that view. All right, and then we're gonna. What am I missing? I gotta launch up first officer. Yeah, first officer. Okay, and then let's go fly here.
Beyondatc.
And then we gotta make sure New Sky is connected again. Next. Restore. Okay. And then I said 5,000, I think. Oh, I gotta launch up for FSU IPC again. FSU IPC. Okay. We'll get there eventually, folks. Okay.
Good afternoon, Captain.
I feel notching on my Moza. Notching? What do you mean? Explain. Explain. I think I know what you mean, though. Kerbal. Is it like a gear? But not all the time, right? I was talking about that earlier on the stream. Okay, over here to the left-hand side. Let's go ahead and get this guy going. Electric flight bag, request it. Up here at the top. Battery on. Close. Ground power on. All the way up here at the top. Nav switches. Window heat. And then we're climbing up to 15,000. It's crazy. This is a long haul here, J. Rust. Good thing you're back. Sit back, relax, enjoy the next 5 hours flight. Not even close. All right, sound like Porky Pig. FMC, GPS, popped it in there. Route, grab it.
Engine start levers off.
All right, that's doing its thing. Like it's not smooth near the center of the aileron turn. Ah, interesting. I don't know if I have that issue. What profile are you using? Okay, let's get Beyondatc to get clearance. Doesn't exist. What? What are you talking about? Alright, let's restart Beyondatc. What the hell is that all about? It says frequency doesn't exist. It's always something, folks. It's always something.
Departure briefing completed. Anti-collision light on.
Can't just have a day of not having any issues. There's always something going on. Bing, bing. All right. Waiting for Beyond ATC to load on in, then we'll get our clearance. I'm waiting for the runway because I have a feeling it's gonna be a different runway. There we go. That's weird.
American 2921. On our way to Gerald, our
Just
Ford
some random
Airport.
profile. Need to find a decent one for the Baron. Ah, for the Baron. Okay. I don't know about the Baron.
American 2921, O'Hare clearance. Cleared to Gerald R. Ford. Radar vectors abake, then as filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect 5,000 feet. 10 minutes after departure.
5,000 feet. That's not even high enough for them to even say 15,000. Alright, there's 2-2 left. I'll be damned.
Radar vectors abate, then is filed.
I'll be diddly
Maintain
damned.
5,000.
Alright, over here to request it.
Expect 5,000 feet, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 26625. Squawk 2033, American 2921.
And the flashing doesn't happen during the day either. It's only at night. It's really weird. Alright, load it in. Execute. 15,000. Execute. Alright, our performance. Oh, Jesus, the stutter's there. Over here to the left-hand side, we go to here. Performance, 2-2 left. We haven't used a Moza Yoke yet in any GA aircrafts. 2 and 44. Whoops, wrong button. 2 and 44. Takeoff. Flaps 5. CG. V speeds. Alright, so departure. We don't have a departure. We're going to go direct to Pumpkin probably. 2-6 left for the ILS currently. We have no SID on this flight. So, pretty basic flying. Up here at the top, let's go. APUs on. Pumps are pumping. Fuels. Fueling. Yaw dampering. Strobe is, strobing. Left-hand side, we go to this guy and go to ground. And release. Remove. And then door management. Arm. Okay, that's all good. Well, here ground, American 2921, ready for pushback and engine start. Alright, ready for a pushback. Pushback tool.
American 2921, O'Hare ground, pushback approved. Face south.
Face to south. This airport doesn't give us... Yeah, this airport, we don't get the ground charts, unfortunately. That there. Okay. And let's go. Request a pushback. Hold. Pushback is commencing. Clock's clocking. APU. Ground. Engine number. Dose. Rotation. Fuel. That livery. I'll need a tutorial video on startup when I get it. On the 738? I have a 737 tutorial that's pretty old, so I'll do a new one. I'll do a new one. My last tutorial I did was the MD-11, I think. Engine number 1. Trim is 521. About there. Oh crap. Fuel. Did I kill my engine? Damn it. Alright, I killed engine number 2. Son of a...
Runway 27 left taxi via Alpha Golf Papa Papa United 1800.
ExecJet 904 taxi.
Oh, it's coming back. Alright, cool. Back in business. Whoops.
ExecJet 904. Runway 27 left taxi via Papa Papa.
Idiot me pushed the wrong button. Uh-oh.
ExecJet 904.
Mobiflight's not working. Let's see.
United 1010 Heavy. Gate Echo 16 taxi via Papa 1, Delta Delta. Hold short runway 28 right. Over to Gate Echo 16 taxi via Papa 1, Delta Delta. Hold short runway 28 right, United 1010 Heavy.
Where's Mobiflight? Oh crap, not that button. No, don't start Moza. Damn it. Alright, okay. Gotta kill it, Moza.
All engines stabilized.
No, what the hell? Damn it. I guess I gotta restart the sim, or the system, because my FCU's not working. Alright, kill it, Moza software.
Brickyard 3533. O'Hare
What
ground. Hold position.
do we gotta do? Flaps.
Hold position. Brickyard 3533.
This sucks. I gotta do manual. I don't wanna do manual.
Brickyard 3533. O'Hare ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face east. Pushback and engine start approved. Face east. Brickyard 3533.
Holy cow, it's busy here.
EJET
Alright, flight directors, flaps are good. Up here at the top, let's go to both. Continuous, continuous, gen. Bleeds are off. Packs. Jesus, really busy. Can't get in. Okay, and then... Oh, God dang it. Uh-oh, this isn't good. Is any of this working? No, that's working. Taxi lights aren't working either. Okay, and then let's get this updated at the top. Okay, sorry. I'll need to... Okay, I bought the AB9 for my Airbus setup, but not even going to try it since the software causes some issues with Beyondatc. Push test planner is in flow. No. Not in flow. Oh, shoot. I don't have to... Sorry. Thank you. Thank you for that, Captain. Yeah, not in flow. O'Hare ground, American 2921, ready to taxi to the active. That is pushback toolbar from on flightsim.to. Pushback toolbar on flightsim.to.
Contact O'Hare Tower 133.0. Over to Tower 133.0, United 1800.
Well, this might be the longest flight of all of tonight, because we can't get anywhere. I did all that unplugging, and then I broke it somehow, so I have to restart my sim to get my FCU back up. That's no biggie.
Over to Tower 133.0, Frontier Flight 44, have a good morning.
Holy cow.
Cross runway 27 right at Charlie 1. Continue taxi via. Hold short runway 27 right.
Let's go.
Cross 27 right at Charlie 1, continue via.
I have to start flight. I suppose we can do that.
Right, Lindbergh 468. American 2921.
Nice. Our turn finally. Alright, let's go.
Alpha 17, Lima Lima, November Victor.
Runway 22 left via Alpha, Alpha 17, Lima Lima, November, Victor, American 2921.
JetBlue 906.
Alright, we're taxiing Alpha, Alpha 17, Lima Lima, November. It's pretty easy.
Face south, JetBlue 906. Brickyard 3533, ready to taxi to the active.
So Alpha, Alpha 17, that's down here. And then Lima Lima.
Brickyard 3533, runway 27 left taxi via Alpha. Golf Papa Papa. Runway 27
Let's see. Roger, thank you. We'll download uninstall GSX due to being totally naff. Yeah, a lot of people have been uninstalling GSX. I've just had more issues with GSX than not, so... Like, I understand a lot of the features it offers. It has a really cool pushback, but some of the headaches you get with GSX, is it worth the pushback? Like, that's the biggest thing I miss, is I'm not having a tug. Whenever I get a tug, like even the pro version of the Aerosoft pushback toolbar thingy, once I get the tug in there, it's gonna be great. Then I can switch over to the pro version, maybe, which I bought and don't use.
Full left. Full right.
United 2684, cross runway 28 center at Papa 2. Continue taxi
Oh, we're
via
back.
Papa 2, Papa Bravo Bravo.
Thank you.
Hold short runway 28 right.
I gotta pull back here.
Taxi lights.
Papa 2, continue
Webcam on as well.
Bravo Bravo. Hold short runway 28 right, United 2684.
Alright, here's Lima Lima.
With 5243, gate Foxtrot 6 request pushback and engine start.
How long have we been trying to work on this flight?
Clear ground.
A little bit now, right?
Engine start approved. Face south. Pushback approved. Face south. Sky was 5243.
Is that a CRJ coming in? No. Looks like it was a EJET.
Runway 28 right taxi via Alpha. Alpha 17, Lima Lima, November Yankee. Runway 28 right via Alpha.
All right, so we're taking November all the way down to Victor. Victor. And then we'll get a vector to the east. And by the time we get up to cruise, we're ready for descent. 779, hey Lex, how or what can you recommend to get rid of the artifacts around the plane when moving? That sounds like it's DLSS. Sounds like DLSS. And so you have to play the game of losing, maybe losing some frames. So if you use TAAA instead of DLSS, you might get rid of the ghosting. Did Leonardo release the MD83? Yes. The new update for the MD80 has been released. I was talking about it earlier, RJ, but it's just a complicated. Here's your livery, by the way. It's such a complex plane that if I want to get back into it, I have to pretty much exclusively fly it, and with potentially with the what's it called? With the EJET coming out at some point soon, and then the MD-11, like those two, I would fly more than I would fly the MD-80. I guess I'll have to relearn it. Yeah, see, it's a very complex plane. It's very cool. I flew it 30 plus times probably when it first, not when it first came out, when I got it. I guess I got it late too. But it's a fun plane.
Contact Tower 120.75, American 2921.
On. Cabin crew.
Orland, O'Hare Tower, American 2921, holding short runway 22 left.
Check the lights.
I said Orlando.
American 2921, O'Hare Tower, wind 255 at 10.
All right.
Fly runway heading. Runway
It says 520 nautical miles. I don't understand where it's getting that from. I don't get it. Okay, we were just in Charlotte. No, where were we? Charlotte, right? Charlotte Douglas. Is that 520 nautical miles from here? I suppose. Maybe it's pulling it from there. Guess it's possible. I don't know. Runway heading on departure. Engine stable. Toga. Let's go fly. Headwinds, about 12 knot headwind.
Airspeed line.
Checked. Alright, runway heading on departure.
80 knots.
80 knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate.
Rotate. Pull back gently.
Positive
Positive
rate.
rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Oh, some stutters on the ground.
O'Hare Tower, Skyward 5585, visual runway 28 center.
400 feet. Heading mode. Vertical.
Select.
5585, O'Hare Tower, continue.
Local Skyward
RTO off.
5585.
American 2921, contact Chicago departure.
Contact Chicago departure, American 2921.
It is a crosswind. Huh, that's weird.
Contact Chicago Center 127.6.
It's at least a crosswind up here.
Center on 127.6, Frontier Flight 44.
Chicago
Alright,
departure,
flaps up one
American
notch.
2921,
Flaps 2.
2100.
Flaps 2.
Flaps 1.
American 2921, Chicago departure. Good morning. Radar
Flaps
contact. Climb maintain 10,000 feet. Altimeter 2990.
Climb maintain 10,000 feet. Altimeter Altimeter 29990, American 2921.
Set.
And flaps up.
Auto brakes. Off.
American 2921.
Flaps.
Turn left. Heading 060.
060 to the left.
Turn left, heading 060, American
That sucks not having my FCU. I spoiled. I is spoiled, people.
3533. Contact Chicago Center 120.35.
I forgot about that. When you unplug it, you gotta restart the whole damn thing. It's a whole thing.
Chicago departure, United 1452, 2,300 feet.
Had I known that, I wouldn't have unplugged it. Or had I remembered, I should say. I wouldn't have unplugged it. Oh well. That's how you learn. We fail so we can learn.
Maintain 17,000 feet, altimeter 290, United 1452.
United 1452. Cleared direct to Cedo. Resume own navigation.
Clear direct to Cedo. Resume on navigation, United 1452.
Alright, downtown's gonna be up over here on the left of us, I believe.
American 2921.
Yep, well,
Contact Chicago
LOG just kind of dropped out of the sky, so... Got a lot of traffic in the area, so Beyondatc TC's
American 2921.
hogging some of the FPS. So Auto FPS is doing what it can.
Chicago Center.
To balance it all out.
American
There's downtown a little bit now.
Through 7,900 feet for 10,000 feet.
American 2921. Chicago Center. Climb maintain 15,000.
15,000.
Climb maintain 15,000. American 2921.
Alright, let's go AP on.
Pilot on.
American 2921.
355 on the heading.
Heading 355.
Turn left, heading 355, American 2921.
Man, I'm spoiled. Okay,
American 2921.
let's see, what we got chat. Let's see, I mean, I love the MD-82 and the 727, the Super is more advanced. Both planes, specifically the 727 is also, yeah, I was talking about that earlier. The 727 is one of my favorite planes in the sim. Oh, why the hell are the lights off? I turned them on, didn't I? I better not get dinged on that. It must have turned them off for me. Huh.
American 2921. Chicago Center.
I turned them on. Freaking positive I turned them on. Better have. I'm gonna ding down that too. But yeah, I was talking about that earlier, how the MD-80 is so similar to the 727 in terms of just a complex plane. If you don't fly it often enough, it's easy to forget about. Or easy to forget. You know, very, very easy to forget.
Have a good morning.
At this time,
Flyby takeoff, please.
423 Bravo Charlie.
I could do that. Let me wait until we get on our vertical.
Until the cabin turns off the seatbelt signs.
Yeah, best looking try. They do it. Let's see. They do it the justice to edit to 350, but if I'm dying, I want to buy it. What now? RJ, I'm lost. Oh, the TriStar. Okay. Have you seen the init builds updating regarding the? Yeah. TriStar. Okay, I see. I missed that one, Chris.
Turn right. Heading 065.
065.
Turn right, heading 065, American 2921.
Sim is really struggling right now. Real struggling. Struggling.
3533. Contact Chicago Center 133.35.
Center
Wow.
133.35, Brickyard 3533, see you.
They're having server overload issues.
American 2921. Clear direct to bake. Resume own navigation.
Maybe it's figuring outside. Maybe it's just all the traffic in Chicago.
Roger, heading direct to bake, then resume on navigation.
All right, we're
American
direct to e-bake now.
2921. Thanks.
LNAV.
Lateral navigation.
Now the stutter's still there.
Pleasure. Enjoy your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached our cruising altitude. Conditions look favorable.
All right, there's top of descent. At least that's where it says top of descent.
Should anything change
Okay, let's see.
along the way, we'll be sure to keep
Even, do I get a discount or do I get it free if I already own it for 2020? For Chase Plane, you get it for free. Chase Plane's for free. You gotta get your code. So you log in. We learned this earlier from Captain. But you log into Parallel 42, and then you'll see a code in there, and you'll copy that code and add it to your cart, and then it'll be for free. That's how I got the $2 discount with Flow. I mean, sorry, the That's how Flow cost me $2 because I owned it in 2020. P2 says, can't wait for the Inabels 380. Yeah, the fly-by-wire one apparently is really rough on the system, huh? Alright, we're supposed to be on the ground in like 23 minutes. Jesus. Top descent in about 6 minutes.
November 3096 Bravo, turn right, heading 210, climb maintain 4,300 feet, altimeter 29990.
Alright, I'm gonna go, I can't do that through there. I'm forgetting I don't have my FC working right now. Okay, so runway 26 left, our expected arrival.
Cabin service commencing. Will report any issues.
I'll expect that. That's what we're gonna get. Yes. Alright, they're starting their they're starting their crew. Captain with $10 US to cover the real price of a couple cups of coffee. Thank you for that, Captain. Oh my god, it's fantastic. Thank you, Captain. Get the emotes in for Captain. We have emotes for Captain down there. If you're a member, channel member, get those emotes in for Captain, please. Captain did 5 memberships earlier today, and now he's gifted the $10 US for a real cup of coffee. Oh, that's great.
November 3096 Bravo.
27 on the altitude. Surprised we haven't had our. Surprised we haven't had our arrival runway yet.
November 3096
Course is
Bravo.
267.
Contact Chicago approach 120.55. Have a good morning.
Contact Chicago approach November.
Alright, 267 in the box there, and then we need to get our ILS, which is 1097. 1097 in the box. Okay, we're ready. We're ready, Freddy. We're ready for the runway change. 20 says, that's cool. Glad they released it so quickly and unexpectedly. I prefer this sort of release much more than mostly substance lacking reports from PMG. It's nice to be pleasantly jump scared by a release. It's good to hear.
American 2921.
Yeah.
Contact Chicago
You know, and okay,
27.55.
who knows? Maybe. I'm not trying to defend. I truly not trying to defend PMG by any means. I don't know what's going on, but maybe they had planned to release the 737. You know, the rumor was someone, I don't know who it was, one of the content creators said that, you know, Thursday, you said the Monday was when content creators got it, and then there's rumored to be coming out on the Thursday. So I guess 2 weeks ago. I don't know.
American 2921.
Maybe it was supposed to, and then they had some issues. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But you know, the thing is, be open. I know they never set a date from the get-go, but like, just go out and be like, yo, you know, we were gonna release it. We were expecting to release it this week, but you know, we ran into some bugs, and we're gonna release it at a later time. That's all I gotta say. That's really it. I think that would have been enough to make the community happy. That's what I think. But again, I don't know. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know who. No one knows but them, right? No one knows but them. It's just, the problem is they should have pulled it from the content creators. They gave it to like whatever 4 or 5 content creators. They should have pulled it, threw it back under NDA, and said wait to share it until we get another build ready, and then, you know, a couple days before the release, then share it out again, or you know, lift the NDA again. That's what they should have done. That's my personal opinion. But, you know, it's in the past now, man. It's in the past. Enjoy what you have. If you bought the 738, cool. And if you like it, you like it. If you didn't buy it, you didn't buy it, right? You know, like, just enjoy it. Just enjoy what you have in the flight simming, because we are in an amazing time. An amazing time within flight simming. We have so many options, so many different planes, so many different scenery, so many different add-ons and experiences. You know, enjoy what you have. That's all. Just enjoy it. Flight sim drama is flight sim drama. Flight sim drama is no different than any other drama out there, right? The best thing to do is just kind of forget that stuff, put it in the past, and just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Enjoy your sim, because it's a hell of a time to be a simmer. It truly is. We are very lucky We are very lucky to be where we are today with Flight Sim 2024. PMG held the fort down for a while. Not PMG, sorry. X-Plane held the fort down for a little bit. You know, in between Flight Sim 2020 and I guess Microsoft Flight.
Set.
So it was, you know, it's just a good time. J-Russ says yes, yes, yes. Just have fun with the sim. Mm-hmm. If you get caught up with all the drama stuff, you're just gonna get annoyed and angry and bitter. You don't need any of that in your life. There's enough bad things in the world. Don't let it affect your hobby. Keep informed. That's important. Keep informed about everything that's going on with it, right? But just enjoy it. Have fun. Just have fun. Enjoy flying. And enjoy flying what you like. Go Phoenix. I like how you throw the Go Phoenix. Phoenix is one of the good developers out there, though, man. They're incredible. We're all patiently waiting for the Neo to come out. You know, I don't remember who someone in I think someone in our Discord had put in like, you know, they put what do we think what we think Phoenix is going to charge for the Neos. Oh, cool. 2.6 left. We'll expect radar vectors only 2.6 left. American 2921. I think they were saying like $60. I think it's gonna be $30. Mark my words. I think it's gonna be $30 for the Neos if you own the current CEOs. I think it's gonna be $30. 30. That's my guess. That's what I'm sticking with. It's Phoenix. What was the 319 321 upgrade? Wasn't that like $30 or $40? Whatever that was is going to be about the same cost. Whatever the Phoenix, whatever the 319 321 upgrades or packages were, I think it's going to be that pricing. I'm going to change it. It's going to be whatever that is. Let's see. Look at it this way. At this point, for those who purchased Flight Sim 24, you're way beyond the refund. Enjoy what you have. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're way beyond the refund.
American 2921, Chicago Center.
No way. Neos will be at least 60, at least because it was the 321 and 320.
Seatbelt signs on.
I think 60 for Neos. They have to make their money somewhere. I don't know. I think they've made a lot of money. How much is it right now? How much is the... Let me see. It's been so long since I bought the 319 pack, when that's, you know, the expansion. Oh, that was $53. Okay. Well, okay, that was... Okay, okay, it's going to be 40 euros. It's going to be 40 euros. Mark my words, folks. 40 euros. At 40 euros... It's gonna sell. It's gonna sell itself, man. It's gonna sell itself.
American 2921, Gerald R. Ford Airport landing runway 26.
And if you own the CEO, they will give you a modernized. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. Modernized CEO. Yep, I agree with Apex to what Jay says. Right now, the complete Phoenix package is 105. Jesus, is it really? But that's 3 planes. That's still cheaper than Pmdg, right? Well, okay, so they got the 777 freighter, the 200, and the 300. If you wanted all 3 of those. 140 plus 50, I think, right? That's 190. Yeah, it's still cheaper. It's a 1 plane cheaper. That's crazy. Also, how do they get the view the way that I want it? I had the default view. I didn't have my. You can't see it on the stream, but the vertical speed wasn't in view, but now it is. It's wild. Alright, let's adjust the heading here, because I'm not sure if we'll get a vector to the left or not. Alright, descents in progress. It's like 35 each. Oh, for each variant, yeah. 105 is good. 35 a pop is a damn good price. for 3 different variants. And I know people complain about, you know, the difference with variance costs. Like, okay, would it be more? Would it be better if the developer charged you $100 for the base plane, and then, because what is it? Isn't like Mad Dog like that? You get the base plane, the 80 or the 88, one of the two, whatever it is. You get it for like a whatever, $80, and then the expansion's $20, and that adds on the 88. Right? Isn't that how the Mad Dog is? So would it be better for like FENIX, Pmdg, etc.? You get the base plane, whatever the base version is. So let's say, okay, let's go to the EJET. If the EJET costs $80, the base plane costs $80. So the 170 costs $80, and then if you want the 175, it's another 20. If you want the 198, it's another, you know, whatever, another 20, and the 195, another 20. Okay, so that's 60. It's $140 for 4 planes.
Turn left, heading 045 American
045.
2921.
At this time, please ensure that all
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
devices are switched off and secured for
Let's not kid ourselves, though. IMAX would be the best add-on. I concur with you, RJ.
Altimeters.
I concur.
Set.
Contact Great Lakes approach, American
Landing
2921.
lights.
I'm kind of nervous if I did the landing lights now. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I hope I did. The FENIX pricing strategy is just right. Alright, landing lights. Yeah, I turned them on because I turned all these on. Yeah, I remember doing it. I must have turned them off though.
Altimeter 2974, expect the visual approach runway 26 left, American 2921.
30 minutes. We've enjoyed having you on board today and hope you'll choose to fly with us again in the near
I'm going down to
future.
230 on speed.
We'll have you on the ground shortly.
Alright, altimeters 2981. Alright, speed's looking better. We're still a little fast, but it should slow down.
American 2921. Turn left, heading 345.
345. That's a pretty big turn.
Left, heading 345 American 2921.
Must be getting us closer to
Watch the
line up.
airspeed.
I'm not sure why.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Alright, speed brakes coming out. Slow us on down.
American 2921. Fly present heading. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect further clearance in about 27 miles.
On the 5,000 feet. Are they going to vector us around?
Maintain 5,000 feet, American 2921.
I'm not quite sure what... I don't know. A little confused about that call. But those calls don't always mean anything. They're like, we'll contact you in 27 miles, and then all of a sudden it's like 2 seconds later, gives you a whole new vector. I think we'll get a vector to the east here in a second. Unless they're going to have us fly right over the airport and come back around. I suppose that's possible. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and just do 5,000 feet. Just in case. I use FS2 Crew because I like the interaction with the FO. Is that also an option with the first officer, or is it all fully automatic? No, you can interact with it. You can do voice. Yeah, you can do voice recognition as well with it. I don't use it. Like I did initially, but when I'm not streaming, I typically don't even use voice with Beyondatc TC. I just use it for the streams. I've even gotten lazy now to where I just have auto responds most of the time with Beyondatc TC as well. I think my wife get annoyed if I'm always talking to it. I think when I was using that size, she'd probably get annoyed. You know, it's funny is it's so crazy how I changed my ways, I changed my whole thought process over the course of the past 2 years. You know what I mean? Like I was like, no, I don't need traffic. I don't want traffic. I'd rather not sacrifice FPS for traffic. It's not necessary. The fake voices are fine. Not seeing the planes, and then I experienced traffic beyond ATC. I was like, oh my god, traffic's the best thing ever. Can't ever fly without traffic. And then I also said I would never ever use auto response with ATC. I always want to do it. That's what a pilot does. That's what I want to do. And then now it's like auto response. Once you get the taste of it. What ATC are you using? The game or third party? Third party. Beyondatc is what I'm using. Beyondatc. Whoosh. This guy right here. It's fantastic. If you're on PC, best add-on. Best add-on. There it is. Told you. 100.
Turn right, heading 100, American 2921.
Yeah, Beyondatc, one-time purchase, $30. You get ATC forever. Well, as long as the company's around. Which I think they'll be around for a while. These are weird vectors, though. We must be intercepting a vertical... yeah, there's a VOR up here. We might be trying to intercept that, I guess. Good thing I put into 5,000. What's Captain thinking about? Alright, we're making a turn over to the right, or sorry, left here in a second, I think. These are very strange vectors, but I think it knows what it's doing.
American 2921. Turn left, heading 035.
03. Yeah, see, I think it's
Turn
confused.
left, heading 035,
Oh, this one's
American
not bad to line up. Yeah, this
2921.
one's good to line up with the ILS. I think the wind's messing it up. There's a... It was a crosswind of 58 knots. So I think it's... Jesus, the wind. I think it's the wind that's messing it up. Alright, we haven't gotten instructions to descend any farther, so... We'll hold pat for that. But that's a good vector, you see? Right on there. Right on the line here, 27. I'm going to put in 27 for the heading. I mean, for the altitude. I'm not going to drop down yet. Not going to drop down yet. A little shaky on the arrival there, but it's getting us there. It's getting us there. I trust in it.
Glide slope captured.
Glide slope capture. Alright, any second now we'll get our descend and maintain. You see it says 495 nautical miles. What the hell? Yeah, this wind is crazy. 58 knot crosswind. Well, this is I think this is historical weather. I forgot to turn that off. I don't think it's using live weather. Because the altimeter is off. It'd be 2974. Oh no, I guess no, it's right. That's right. It's lifetime, I guess. Although the altimeter was different in Chicago, it should be 2990. Oh, flyby, thank you, sorry. Sorry. Let's see. Chase. Hello, Chase. And then the flyby. I gotta get a button set for this. Sorry about that, Kerbal. Look at that crosswind, though. Look at the angle. Like I said, it's probably better for jets, like fighter jets. The sounds, man, the sounds.
American 2921. Descend and maintain 3,300.
Descend and maintain 3,300.
Dang, those sounds.
2921.
Okay, 3,300.
American 2921. Turn left, heading tree 0. Intercept the 26 left localizer.
Turn left, heading 330, intercept the 26 left localizer. American 2921.
330. Intercept.
Approach mode on.
Alright, and then what's our arrival? 134, so 139. Coming in too hot.
Speed
Reverse
brake
or
armed.
speed brakes armed. Flyby view also looks awesome while taxiing. Bring me back to X-Plane 10. Oh yeah, I need to try that, Keith. Yeah, you were talking about that earlier. I forgot about that. I'll have to try that.
American 2921, airport is at your 10 o'clock 16 miles. Report the field in sight.
Yeah. We have the field in sight, American 2921. Roger, roger.
American
2500.
Cleared visual approach runway 26 left.
Clear for the approach.
Cleared visual approach 26 left. American 2921.
Gonna buy Flow as well, I think. Oh, Kerbal, yeah, Flow is fantastic. I love Flow. If I had to buy only one, it'd be Flow. No doubt be Flow. I missed Flow so much.
Southwest 1902.
Alright, localizers captured. Glide slope would be next.
Visual approach runway 26 left. Altimeter 29
It's going to 210 on the heading.
Southwest 1902.
Oh,
Southwest
speed brake stowed.
Speed brake armed.
Descend and maintain.
Okay, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing?
2974.
Looking good, looking good. There's the airport, field in sight.
About 3-4 miles.
We're on the localizer.
Maintain 5,000 feet.
And
Altimeter 2974 Southwest 1902.
at knobs. That's 4 nautical miles out. Yeah, start getting flaps out. Oh, I think the flaps sound is broken. Means the trim sound's broken too. Again, I'm using the Bore sound pack, but it's works, but it has issues. It's not supported. All right, speed.
American 2921. Contact Grand Rapids Tower 135.65. Have a good one.
Beyondatc has come a long way, it seems.
Over to
Gives
tower
SI a run for its money. I think so,
135.65.
Kerbal.
American 2921.
I certainly think, especially for $30 for a one-time purchase. Like, what more can you expect?
Grand Rapids Tower. American 2921.
I do want to try FS HUD though. That's going to be my
Visual runway 26
venture. That might be a stream tomorrow. I might do FS HUD. See how the traffic is. See if I can use the Moza software with the traffic with that. That'd be the default flight sim traffic I'm going to use. I'm not going to install like FS traffic and all that jazz. Not going through all the
Runway
hassle
26 left,
to do an
clear
experiment.
land. American 2921.
All right, clear to land. We have a headwind of 46 knots right now. Holy smokes. Boris will update it for free, but we'll take him time. Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, he'll get to it. I'm not worried about it. Again, this is 2 out of 3 flights. Everything was fine. This dates back to my earlier flight this morning. Is 3 out of 4 flights, so that's just today. Yesterday I did a couple flights and it went well, except for one flight, I think it was. All right, let's go ahead and we got flaps 10 set in there. Speed's fine. We're still a little bit farther out, so I'm gonna wait on the gear. Okay, so landing 26 is going to be exit to the right. Hopefully going to be Mike, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, Boris will do it for free, I'm pretty sure as well. It doesn't look like there's going to be much needed, honestly. So he might be out sooner than we think. Not like, I don't think he'll be out this month yet, but nevertheless, that's an amazing sound pack. RJ, are you using just the default sound pack still? Or are you using, did you do the Boris hack?
Engine start switches.
Alright, gear coming down.
Continuous. Speed brake. Armed.
Armed.
Gear.
Yeah.
Checked.
Gear, sounds, flap sounds,
Flaps.
trim sounds all stop working randomly. But again, it's not supported. I just drop them in. Using default for now?
Flaps
Okay.
15.
Flaps 15, flaps 25. I love the Boris sound pack.
Flaps 25.
I think it's substantially better. All right, 139 on the speed. Speed's coming down.
1,000.
1,000 call.
What's the airspeed?
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
All right, I got the... Oh, I don't have the cam. All right, yoke cam's on. AP's off my aircraft.
Landing.
The thing that sucks about not having the trim sound is I don't know if I'm trimming right. I think that was the last bad flight I had of a New Sky with this plane, was I couldn't tell if I was trimming. It's hard to really tell with the aircraft, you know, with the plane itself, especially if you don't have force feedback on. And sometimes I don't know why the ILS just pulls us off. Now I know we have a headwind right now, but like the ILS on this plane for some reason, I don't know if it's a bug or what, but it does definitely take me off course. Which makes me really nervous to do like a Cat 3. Although I saw Kip did a crazy Cat 3 landing yesterday.
500.
Gotta get back over.
400.
Gotta get my 10 back.
300. 200.
Minimums.
Landing.
Grand Rapids Tower, southwest
100.
1902, visual runway 26 left.
Watch the airspeed.
50.
Southwest 1902,
30.
Grand Rapids Tower.
20.
Continue.
10.
Wilco, southwest 1902.
That's right on the piano keys.
Manual
Scheiße. Not piano keys, sorry. Reversers. That's 275. A little heavy on landing.
reverse normal.
On the touchdown zone, sorry. Well, I do have an add-on this airport. I thought so. I rarely ever come here, but I think this is free. I think this is flight to TO. Alright, welcome to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Man, I'm pretty sure it's freeware.
American 2921, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next
60
available
knots.
taxiway. American 2921.
We want a new Sky 10, please. I do too. Okay, up here. Off, 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 off. Alright. I think that might be a 10, although I was a little off the center line, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. A little off the center line. Boris fixed this 777. Can't argue with the superior of his sounds. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, he fixed this 777. It's so... He fixed them so well that... Did PMG just give up on theirs? You know what I mean? Although the poll I put up, not a lot of people bought it. At least, you know, in our little community, or who voted at least. Not a lot of people bought it. It's really surprising. Alright, that was a good second flight, or third flight. 3.5 hours worth of stream tonight. That's pretty good. I'll take it. Right over to the left-hand side, we'll go to set the chocks. This should change. Your mouse should change. It should be like a hand or finger or something like that when you click on these. I don't know why it doesn't. It does here, but it doesn't here. Like, it does now. What the hell? Oh, now it's not. That's a bug. I gotta fix that. Alright, up here. Ground power. Engine's already turned off. Alright, let's see what we got, folks. Let's see what we got. Kill out beyond ATC. And 10. Ah, $5,000. That's a short hop for 5,000. So we get a 10 on that. Challenging conditions. That's probably what saved me. 275. Fantastic. So, okay, let's check our... Who's in the lead now? Okay. Let's check our people real quick. Let's just... P2's got me. Dang, by 0.02, P2 has me beat. And then Chicken's just dominating the pack here still, I think, right? Where's Chicken at? There's Chicken. 9.9. He's like cheating. That's crazy. That's an incredible score. Where's Misty Apex at? There's Captain at 8.65. Jay's at 9.6. RJ's at 9.58. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's see what we have here for APL. Oh yeah, you can still steer with the flyby view, unlike with the drone view. Oh, 99. That sucks. The drone view in Flight Sim 2024, you can't. Landing lights were off on taxi. Yeah, no shit. They were off. What the hell are they talking about? Huh. Must have been going too slow or something. Oh, well. Oh, well. How are we sitting on the overall score? Overall score is at 9870. Ah, man, I'm really sucking. 17 flights in for the week, though. That's pretty good. And then my next flight on the book is Charlotte to Orlando. I might do that tomorrow, actually. We might do that one tomorrow. I might do it tonight, though, either two. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But that's going to do it for today's, folks. Do you have any Airbus fleets? Yeah, I have the FENIX aircrafts, the 350 as well from Any Builds. Yeah, so I have those all. And they're also in New Sky as well. How the heck am I heading? How the heck am I leading? That's not what I expected. What's the flight report mod? Which one? The first one is New Sky. So if you go to newsky.app, it's completely free. It's a career mode. And then you can search for an airline called FlyLex. The second one is APL. It's career mode. So the flight I did today, or all 3 flights, were from APL flights. So the real world flights that are actually done by American Airlines, which is the airline I'm working for in APL currently. And they, it just pulls real flights from that. And then you can change in the aircraft you want, or you can fly the one that's actually the routes for, which I don't think I did. I did on the first flight. The other 2 were actual Airbus ones, but I'm flying the Pmdg right now. So, okay, folks, that's going to do it. We'll see you in Discord. We'll see you tomorrow morning, probably an early stream tomorrow. If I had to guess, probably by 9 a.m. Central Time. 9 a.m. Central Time. So hopefully we all see you tomorrow for some flying. And I'll probably do another 2 or 3 flights, kind of depending on how the day goes, how the morning goes, and hopefully the sim's acting just fine. So we'll see you in Discord. If you're not in there, exclamation point. Well, actually, no, I think it's working. That's broken right now. But we'll see you all on the next stream. Thanks, Captain, for the 5 gift memberships and the $10 US as well. And thank you all for flying with us. And special thanks to RJ for the beautiful FlyLex livery. This is your chance to get it before we end today's flight and many others. So there's files, and then you can download all of our liveries we have. So we have the 319, 320, 321, all the FENIX ones. We have the 350. The 350 is the 1000. We have the 777 Raider version, and we also now have the 738 available. And eventually we'll get the we'll get the EJETs and others as time goes on. And then, of course, P2 wants the 350-900. So we all see you next time. Thanks for coming in. Take care, everyone.